All right, ladies, how are you today? I don't see us up on YouTube. There we go. Just popped up on
Right,
YouTube.
ladies,
Whoop,
how
whoop.
are you today?
Sorry. I've been taking my laptop into the living area. I've been watching sappy Christmas love stories because I've been too tired to do anything. I had all these plans. I had plans to make all these lace bundles, and I've got this ginormous bin of coffee stained linens and laces and things. And I was going to do something with that. It's all still sitting there because I'd start and I'd get so tired, I'd just put it down. So I will have that done for the next sale because I got to get it out of my way in the living room. So Debbie has not been feeling great. Get it out of my way in the living room.
Oh, let me turn it down. Hold on.
So Debbie has not been feeling great.
Come on, sound.
That is a huge lag.
Well, it was probably, yeah, it was probably on. Somebody was messaging me, or the doctor was messaging me, so I just turned it on. So it was probably on. How are you girls today?
Yeah. And Katie normally sells on Thursdays, but I touched base with her yesterday. Yeah.
I thought she sold on Wednesdays, Pearl, not Thursdays.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I'm in a complete time warp.
Yeah, it's Wednesday she sells, but she didn't sell yesterday.
But the whole family has COVID, so y'all be praying for Katie and her family because the whole family has COVID.
Oh my gosh,
I know. And I don't know why I thought today was Wednesday.
Hey, Wilson and Debbie.
Yep, I'm in a time warp.
Just came back from giving blood, so I don't know. I've been so sick all week. I don't know if they'll let me have chemo tomorrow, huh? We'll see.
Well, if your blood work's okay, they'll probably encourage you to go.
Oh, yeah, they'll do it. But I can always tell when my platelets are down because I'm so sick, and I've been sick in bed for 2 days, so that's what I'm afraid of. But we'll see. We will see. Yep. All right, Pearl, do you think we ought to get moving?
Well, we can. Let me get this out of the way. I'm still trying to figure
Leah.
Space out in here, which is a huge mess. And I would turn the camera around so that you could see it, but then it would take me 20 minutes to get it back where it needs to be for this. So once I can get a little bit of work done, I'll come on and I'll use my laptop and just walk you through so you can see my space. It's going to work. It's just that there's too much stuff right now. And I was so exhausted that I literally Thursday was my last day to get everything out of that storage and coming. And so I paid my neighbor upstairs, one of the upstairs guys, to come and help me. And we got it all done, but by the time we did, I was so exhausted. And I picked up a screw in my tire. So I went by a local Goodyear. One of the girls that used to live on the property worked there. And we were looking at like $600 for new tires. And they didn't come in until I was already back down here. So I haven't driven my car. It's keeping air, but the tires are really do need to be replaced. So I've been trying to find a different car, but that hasn't happened. So, but needless to say, I went to bed Thursday afternoon, and the only reason I got out was to find something to eat and go to the bathroom. That was it. I was totally wiped out. I'm starting to get some of my energy back, but I still find myself getting tired really fast and having to rest. And I just know it's probably going to take me a few weeks to really bounce back completely and get on my feet. But I appreciate y'all being here today and the time change. Debbie came back and said, let's do it now. I said, okay.
Well, I got the energy.
Well, she's got the energy. We're going to do it. What I've got right here on my table, A, B, and C, is some vintage paper ribbon. Let's try and get it to show up. There we go. This one, it's a cream color. It's got some pink and blue and green in it. A lot of gold. And you can see it's like a grosgrain ribbon. But it's not. It's more the floral ribbon. But Debbie and I were talking about how cute this would be to crimp it and put it down the side of a page. So I've got I only have, what did I say? I think I only have about 10 yards of A. I'm going to do 50 cents a yard.
Alrighty.
And that's A. B and C. Oh, I have more B and C. And I'm sorry, we decided 10 minutes ago to do it now, so that's why I'm not 100% ready. How's everybody out there doing? Hey, Carla. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Glennis, how are you? Debbie needs all those gentle hugs she can get. Now, this one is not looking like a grosgrain. It's just looking like a flat ribbon. And it's got the mauves and the green, a little bit of purple right here. Let me get that to show up. All right, come on. I want to focus on my desk. All right, let's see if this. Get rid of all that stuff on my desk. There you go. It doesn't look as purple in there. It's a little more, well, that's about right there. So this is going to be B, and I have about 25 yards of that one. This is C, and I have about 40 yards of this one. It's really pretty. This has more bright white in it with the pinks and the greens and the blues. And it's got gold in there as well, and those little leaves around the edges. It's got some pretty blues in it. It's got a variety of colors.
Hi, Mina.
Hey, Mina, how are you doing?
And you said 50 cents a yard, right, Pearl?
50 cents a yard. Let me get my, what did I do with that? It was right here. All right. Good thing I have a drawer full. Here we go. And I will start invoicing this weekend. All the orders from the Thanksgiving sale have been pulled together. And all I have to do is add anything from this sale, and I'll be able to get started invoicing.
All right. Leah is going to take 2 yards of each.
Okay, thank you, Leah.
And I'm going to put available, Pearl.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Deborah, My Heart in Collage by Deborah. 2 yards each.
Okay. Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? Welcome in. Let me put my banner up real fast. I forgot about
it. Say, Deborah, have you bought from Pearl before? You'll need to send your info, please, so that she can invoice you.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
right.
Deborah Parker. I bet we've sold.
Oh, hey, Deborah.
We've sold to Deborah Parker before.
Yeah, I have too. How are you, Deb? This pen's not working. Y'all give me just a second. I have a whole.
I'm doing okay, Cheryl. I've been sick the last couple of days. I went to town to give blood today to see if I do my chemo tomorrow. And as sick as I've been, I can't believe I don't know if I'll be able to have chemo. I can tell when my platelets are down. I'm so sick, and that's what I'm afraid of. But we'll see.
But tell them the good news, what they said too.
Oh, they did this blood test called CH125, And it was before I had the surgery and had the cyst removed. My blood was 2,000. Now it's 4.6. So they said the chemo's working, and they don't think there's any more cancer anywhere else in my body. So that's a good thing, I guess.
Great
Get
thing.
through this chemo. Yeah, if I can just get through this chemo, maybe I'll live. Oh,
Well, we all have to live like today is the only day we have. That's for sure.
you got it. You got it.
All right, let's see. I have, I wanted to go ahead and get these out of my way. I don't have much of this one. I'm thinking I have maybe about 10 yards. Isn't that pretty? It's a soft white, and it's got these gorgeous orchids on it that are blue and creamy yellow. That's going to be A. Don't hang on to that one. These are a little bit wider. I should have given you the measurement, shouldn't I? I've never done this before. It's been so long. My brain is just so tired. Oh, there's my folder. I see you, Leah.
Oh, what's she saying?
Okay.
Oh, 2 yards of A. Okay.
Now, this looks like a peachy color on there, but it's not. It's a creamy white. And then you've got your color in your flowers and in your leaves. And it's got that pretty, you can see it right here. This is a brighter white. Let me get it to focus enough so we can see it. Here we go. It's raised. It's almost like a, see, I can't think of the word now. Y'all know, this is raised a little bit. And it's a lighter white, and that's going to be B. And then C is going to be this one. It's a little bit wider. And I have more of this one. I have about 30 yards of this one. It's black. And it's got the pinks that lean to the mauve side. It looks more orangey on there, but it really is leaning to the mauve side. And then that blue. And also some beigey colors in there. See, that's more of a beige. It's not that orangey color. So that's C.
All right, 50 cents a yard. Going in, girls.
Just trying to get some things out of my way. I have had this bag full, and it's like, be done with it.
All right, Deborah is going to take 2 B's and 2 C's.
Thank you, Deborah. I do have loads of linens over here. I've got some books.
Leah is going to take 2 yards of each.
Okay, thank you, Leah. So I don't even own a TV, so I'm not a movie watcher. I've been so tired and so bored that I wound up watching. Oh, I have a lot. No, that's the same one. Okay, I thought I had a lot more of that.
Cheryl Goldberg is going to take 2 of each.
Okay, thank you, Cheryl. So I've been watching these sappy movies.
And I'm going to put those available.
Okay. Some of this may wind up in the lace bundles too. Okay. I still have so much stuff to go through and get rid of. It makes me weary to think about it. Let me look at these two and see. Okay. This is a it's a taupe. It's 4 3/8 inches wide, and I measured it but didn't write it down on there how much I had. There's a yard here. I think I have 5 yards, and it's this really wide. And now this is floral ribbon and floral lace, so it's not as supple as the fabric laces. And let's see, as it says, it is, it's called Finesse. It's 100% polyester. It's a really pretty, all right, what do I do with it? Here it is on my laptop. There we go. Now you can see it. So I've only got 5 yards. These two are going to be $1 a yard, Debbie. I've only got 2.
Okay.
They're both very wide. This is going to be A. I've only got 5 yards of A. And I have, I think, about 8 yards of B. And this is called Antique Verona. It is a wired ribbon, but we all know we can just pull that wire out. And this has that same effect of being raised, that lighter, almost white color. The background is like a beige. And that's pretty true to color that I see on my StreamYard. And then you've got lots of pretty pinks from pales to brights. And then you get down into that really deeper maroony color. And then you've got a variety of greens in it. I think this would go with just about anything. Damask. It just came to me. This has that damask look to it. And this one is, maybe it'll tell me I don't have to measure.
Hello, Joy. Thanks for stopping in.
Doesn't tell me how wide it is. So let me measure real quick. Hey, Joy. How are you doing today? All right. The person with 1,000, there's one right there. Tape measures, can never find one. This one is 2.5 inches wide. Oh, I do have a C. I'll put it over here. So I do have an A, B, and C, Debbie.
Okay.
So let's see if I can get this to sit right. That's A. All right. Got some pretty yellow in there too. And then here is C, and it says it has 10 yards, but some of it's missing. So I'm going to say 8 yards. And this is a pretty, let's see if it tells me how wide it is. Tapestry, floral tapestry ribbon with a cream background is 3 inches wide. It is also wired, but this is that really pretty soft, almost like a fabric. And it's made to look kind of like a grosgrain ribbon. There we go.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. But I've only got about 8 yards of that because I know there's some off of this spool. And that'll be C.
$1 a yard, girls. What a steal. Tell me when you're ready.
Let me, what did I do with my, oh, here it is, under the ribbon. No, I'm so slow today. I started questioning whether I should do this or not. And it's like, but I need to get things out of my way. And I want to be able to get started invoicing. All right, I'm ready.
Deborah is going to take 2A, 2B, and 2C.
Okay. And there's 5 of A. I forget how many of C. Okay.
Joy is going to take an A and a B.
Thank you, Deborah, and thank you, Joy.
Leah is going to take one of each.
Thank you, Leah. All right. Thank you very much.
And Cheryl is going to take D times 2.
We don't have a D.
Oh, maybe you mean C, Cheryl, A, B, and C? C? You're right. There is no D. Duh.
Well, it hit me for a minute. I started looking. I thought maybe I put the wrong thing down.
You better let me know, Cheryl. I'll let you know what she says, Pearl.
Okay. Don't yawn, Debbie. All right. I need to go back and take care of Leah on the A, right?
Yeah, on that, the very first one, I think she takes an A.
Was it the first one or second one?
Well, hang on a minute. Let me go back real quick.
Well, she'll pop in and tell us.
Can I get 2 more of A? So I think.
I got you, Cheryl.
Yeah, she wants the tapestry. I guess it is the first one, Pearl.
Okay, let me get that.
And Cheryl's saying C, 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 C.
Yep.
Cheryl, I just bought this bird book at an auction. Great big bird book. The field guide. The field guide art of Roger Peterson. Oh my God, the pictures in this are wonderful. I don't know if to sell the book or to fussy cut the birds. I don't know what to do, but it is an amazing book. It's
you
big.
can take pages out, Debbie, and then keep some to fussy cut and sell the other pages.
I could do that. But
yep.
This is a wonderful book. And I got a whole great big lot of amazing hankies that I'm going to sell. I'm going to try to sell Saturday night. I don't think I can sell tomorrow night because I have chemo, if I have chemo, but I'm going to try to sell Saturday night. But sure, I have some amazing hankies.
All right, let me move this out of the way and find that A.
I'm going to put, oh, I did put available. Okay.
And Leah wanted 2 more of these, correct?
The very first one, yes.
Yeah, got it. I'm going to label these 1, 2, and 3.
I know you love hankies. I got some really nice ones, and I think some of them are vintage new, but oh, they're pretty wonderful.
I love the hankies too. They're so pretty. They're so elegant. I don't know. It's just a whole nother era.
Yep. I don't even think people use hankies anymore, do they?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I have, I'm going to show y'all these and let you decide. Nobody may be interested in them. And if you come in on the tail end, these won't go to my booth until next week if nobody's interested. I've got 2 children's quilts. This is A. I'm trying to find the top and have it right side up. Yeah, here we go. This is the backing. Isn't that pretty? And these are not, I can't tell the age of these, so I can't say whether it's vintage or not, but they're both really precious. And I just thought I'd offer them because if somebody has a grandchild and they want a new quilt for the bed at your house, these would be really cute. So this is for a girl, and it's got these applique hearts all around the border, and this is white. And the trim right here, it looks like a very faded pale blue, the same as you see right here. And then you've got these squares that have tulips. Roses are red. Of course, it would make a cute book too. Watering can. and the birdhouse with birds flying. And then on the sides, you've got the same hearts. And then you've got the blue runs this way and white runs this way on the trim, but it's a faded blue. And then you've got a butterfly. And then you've got a little pot of sunflowers. And then you've got a tree with the sun. And violets are blue with some bees. And then the next row says sugar is sweet. And then you've got these doves with X's. And this one says, and so are you. That same backing fabric with some applique hearts and the embroidered words. And then you've got a dragonfly with flowers, with a flower. And then you go down here, you've got more tulips, and it says the roses are red. I think it just repeats the same birdhouse. And violets are blue. Yeah, it basically repeats. And then it says sugar is sweet and so are you. So it's a repeat. But it is so cute. I thought I wanted to offer it because that way if somebody out here could use it, even if you cut it up and use it to make something, I don't care. But I thought I'd offer it here first before I put it in my booth. So Debbie, I'm going to do this for $25. The entire quilt for $25 if anybody's interested.
And it's really cute.
It is adorable.
I'm glad you got that red tatted hanky too, Cheryl. I knew you'd appreciate it. It was a gorgeous hanky with red tatting. Cheryl Goebel's going to take that.
Okay, thank you, Cheryl.
That is cute.
It is adorable. I love it. I always wanted a granddaughter. I had 2 daughters, so I got the whole girl experience. But it's different when they're your granddaughters and grandsons. So, but you get what you get, and I'm thankful. I was looking at my memories this morning, and there was little Liam at 2, just being the cutest thing. So, and now he's 7. All right. So if you just came in, I am going to start invoicing this weekend and try to get everything done so I can get your things to you as quickly as possible.
Now, because the post office is being really slow.
Yeah.
I've got several notices that the package is delayed. My package from Lindy, it says it's delayed, and she's just in Indiana, and I'm in Illinois, and I don't know what happened, but you know, packages are starting to be delayed. So if you need by Christmas, that's what I'm gonna. I want to have one more sale instead of 2, so I can invoice. So in case people want it for Christmas, they'll.
Yeah, this one has 2 pillow shams that go with it, but I don't know where they are. I thought I had them with it. This is cute too. Now, y'all may not know, but I got a day bed, and this came with the day bed, and I don't need it. And so again, I'm going to put it in my booth if nobody's interested, because I know somebody will have a little girl that they're interested in. So you've got your pretty blue and lime green. You've got your pink border, and it's got big stitches on it, embroidery stitches. The back is solid pink. You've got this wide piece up here, and I think I've got it upside down. Hold on. I thought I had it right side up. All right. So the squares are all just a little bit different. So starting at the top, you've got this pretty applique flower. You've got a little bird here. I love those legs. You've got this wider piece right here. And this is got multiple layers on it. So you've got your brown, and then on top of that, you've got your pink, and then on top of that, you've got your yellow, and then on top of that, you've got your blue. And this has got several layers as well. I can feel corduroy here. So you've got a little bit of texture in it as well. And so this one is about 14 inches. And then you've got this one that has the multiple layers on it and multiple layers of stitching. And then this is the final quarter. There's a little bit of dirt right there. I don't know if that'll come off or not. And I think they had this in their grandchild. I don't know if that's part of the fabric or if that's the same. Or I haven't washed it. The washing machine here is so small I can't put anything like this in it. So just going across, it's just a repeat of the birds and the flowers. There's that blue and green stripe again. You've got your pink gingham. Then you come back up. You've got your bird here. Come back up and you've got the flowers. You've got your birds. And this is Pottery Barn Kids. Forgot to mention that. And then you've got a pink and soft pink stripe. And then you've got this color with the bird and the flowers. And then another level of flowers on pink background. Multi-levels in the flowers. That's corduroy right there with the green and yellow. And this one's $25 as well, Debbie.
Okay.
And I'll find the 2 pillow shams. I just don't need these. And then you've got your stripe with the bird. It just kind of rotates around. Okay, wonderful. You can get 2 pillow shams with it too, Joy.
Wow. There you go, Joy. But that quilt and 2 pillow shams, that's a steal. That's
yeah.
A quilt.
It needs to go away as fast as possible. I could put them in my booth and maybe make just a little bit more, but it could sit there for months, and I just need for it to go away now. I'm at the point where I'll have to make a decision in about 4 weeks. My contract is up at the end of January, and the way I feel right now and the energy that it takes to do a booth, I just don't feel like I have it right now. So I may just take a break from that and go back to it in a year or so. All right, pens. I have a whole, oh, there it is.
Joy said her Lucy is going to love it. It is cute.
Good. Now, Joy, you're in Toccoa. If you're ever down this way, if you're going to be down this way at all, in the next few weeks, I'd be happy to meet you in Cumming or anywhere. So you just let me know if you want to do that. Throw down some ribbons. Actually, throw some piece of fabric down. We still have a little bit of this left, and it's adorable. It's so I had. It's a cream color, and you can see the contrast of the cream against the white selvage, and it's got cherries on it and little black dots, and it is a VIP Mary Englebright, and I still have a yard left. I was doing $2 a fat quarter, and so I'm going to do $1.50 a fat quarter to make this go away.
All right. What color is it? Is it burgundy?
No, it's like a cherry red.
Oh, I didn't do very good on my thing. It's $1.50 a fat quarter, girls. I got 150. I forgot my decimals. So
I like that number though, Debbie.
I know.
I just don't think it would go anywhere, and I need for it to go away.
Is it a cotton, Pearl?
It is a cotton. It's 100% cotton. It was printed in the USA, so you know. And you can look at the selvage and tell that it is a vintage fabric. It's not a new fabric.
Put that. Joy Carter wants 2.
Okay.
And I'll have the last 2, Pearl. You had 4, right?
Right.
I'll take the last 2.
You got it. There's a little piece left over that's kind of, you know.
Give it to Joy. Yeah, give it to Joy.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That makes me happy that this is going away. I love it all, but my space here is just very different. I've got to get things out of my way. It's just driving me bonkers because I can't move. All right, let's see. Let's see. What can I bring up that's different? Grab a handful of linens and pop them on my chair. And we'll see what we've got. Here's one.
Oh, it is getting harder to find Mary Englebright stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just in like little fabric shops? You can't buy it at Joann's?
I haven't seen any. Well, I don't really look for Mary Englebright. It's not my. I wouldn't use it for myself, and I just generally. I'll keep my eyes peeled for more of it though for you guys. So I've got these 2 doilies. This one, of course, is a little bit bigger, and I've got my hands full of more linens. Let me put this down. I uncovered so many bins of linens and fabrics and laces that got put in the attic or put in the barn or put in storage, and I've got to get rid of them. I love this. This has got the pansies on it, and you've got purple and orange and yellow. I don't know what moving did to my camera. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I got to figure it out. So there's your pansy colors, and this one is, let's see, about 12. I don't like to do that right under the microphone. Up 13, just a little bit over 13 inches. This one is a variegated pink. I think you can see it okay, but I'm going to bring it up. It's in great condition. There's no stains or anything like that. And it is 10 inches. So I'm going to do $250 each. Okay. And here's A. And here's B. Both of these are in almost, I would say, perfect condition. I don't see any flaws, any stains, or any tears.
Deborah is going to take both of those.
Oh, thank you, Deborah.
That pink one is gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? It's hard for me sometimes. I think part of the issue is I want to keep everything.
Yep.
So I keep too much. My hope is to try to move to a smaller storage by June, July.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Well, I've got to reduce what I'm spending, and all right, come on. And I may be looking for a part-time job too. We'll see. We'll just see how things go.
Yes, they are, Deborah. They are gorgeous.
I love to find pretty linens.
I'm waiting for some embroidered linens from Pearl. I need some embroidered linen.
If I come up with any, I'll let you know. You can see the blue.
You have some. You've got some in all those bins you have.
I know. There's just half of them. Most of them are in storage. I've got a big pile of linens over here. I think I've got some in my storage room here. It's just got this tiny little pretty lace on it. All right, come on, focus. I don't know what. There we go. And you can see this line of stitching. And then you've got this pretty little applique here. And so this was a collar that somebody had on their dress. It's dirty. You can see dirt and age stains and that kind of thing in it. These little, you know, you can cut that apart, but these little lines could be cut apart to use. You could take the lace off. That's going to be A. This is a pretty little doily. I see a light stain right here. It's a different pattern. I haven't seen this before. Let me do this. That way you can see it. It's a very unusual pattern. Wouldn't it be pretty if it had that blue? You could put it on top of blue or pink or anything. It'd be really pretty. So that's going to be B, and these are going to be $2 each.
That's pretty. And you cut those apart and have little squares?
Yep, you sure can. Well, it'd be almost circular. You know, by the time you cut it, it's not going to be a complete square.
All right, those are sold. Hang on a second. Let me refresh. Janine is going to take A.
Hey, Janine.
And Deborah is going to take B.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Janine.
Janine, I can't wait to show you what I got at this auction. They're big squares of embroidered birds and pieces. Oh my God, they're wonderful. I'm going to have to show them to Pearl so she can tell me what it is, because I'm not exactly sure what it is. But
can you grab it?
Oh, it's right here, but I don't know how I can get to my camera. We'll see.
Okay.
But oh my God, they are wonderful.
All right. Now,
it's not a quilt. It's a hand embroidered piece of something.
I've got 2 of these, and I don't need them. They're a vivid pink. What is that? Is that Ralph Lauren logo? I don't know. I don't know logos. I don't know that price.
Ralph Lauren.
All right, so I've got 2. It looks like standard shams in this vivid pink. I'll do them for $2.50 each. That needs to be pressed. I just happened to turn around and see those. The pink caught my eye. A lot of good fabric. I don't see anything that tells me. Let me see. All right, here it is. Here it is. Let's see what it is. Oh, Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh,
it's well, Tommy Hilfiger.
You want just one, Janine, or do you want them both?
Made in India. It's 100% cotton.
Well, that'd make pretty ruffles.
Yep.
Janine, you just want one, or do you want the pair? Let me know. She wants them both, Pearl.
Okay, thank you. Get those out of my way. All right. This is really pretty. I'm going to throw that down. This is another collar. I want you to see how fine the work is on it. There we go. So this is going to be A. And I think it would have gone this way. And then they probably would have closed it here with a pin.
Really?
It is really pretty. It's got a lot you can cut out of it too, a lot of flowers and things. And then this is just a pretty filet crochet. I've got 3 of these though. Wait, let me see if I can find the others. Are they with it? They are. I'm going to move the collar for just a minute. And this is a very fine thread. This has got a little bit of staining on the end down there. Look, you can see aging on it. I don't see stains, I see aging. And you can see the pretty rose patterns. And it's not going to like it. But I have 3 of these. So I'm going to do A and B. There's only one A. There's 3 B. This one is, yeah, that's the same thing. This is the same thing. This one must have, see the difference? This one must have never been used. But it's the same thing. So you can always say the lighter one if that's the one you really want. I'm going to do these for $3 each, Debbie.
Okay.
There's A, 1A, and 3B. And if you want the most grungy one, let me know. I think I truly have about 8 or 9 large, not the ginormous bins, but large bins of lace.
All right, Carol's going to take, Carol L is going to take A.
Okay, thank you, Carol.
We're going to give Janine 2 Bs and Deborah a B.
Okay, I'm spelling Carol wrong. I'm sorry.
Janine, I'll give you the 2 aged ones, and Deborah, I'll give you the lighter colored. Is that okay with you girls? Let me know. And if you want a grungier one, Deborah, I'll give Janine 1 grungy and 1 light. Tell me what you girls want.
Yep, let us know. We'll be glad to do it either way.
Yes, so give Janine the 2 darker colored ones. Give Deborah, well, okay, wait a minute. Deborah's saying grungy. So give Janine 1 grungy and 1 light colored, and give Deborah a grungy.
Okay. All right, Deborah.
All fair.
Yep. And I've got at least 10 bins of linens altogether. Or more. Because I can't put my eyes on all of them at the same time. So I'll be doing lots and lots of linens over the next few months. And fabrics. All that stuff. All right. I sold 2 of these the other day for $3. Nikki got those. I've got 2 more. And I don't know if they were made wonky. You can see the wonkiness. But they've got this pretty basket embroidery down here with a purple and some pink and blue flowers. So I've got 2 more of those, and it's got this, let's see if I can get it up here where you can see, really see the lace. It's got this teeny tiny fine lace on it. And these had to have been handmade by somebody. These were not mass produced, I don't think. They look very handmade and very old. I have no idea of the age. This does not feel like linen, but it feels like it may have a little bit of starch in it. But it's a pretty, what I would call like a chambray blue, a little bit of age staining. So I've got 2 of those, Debbie, at $3, and I'm just going to do that by itself.
So they're $3 each, or $3 for the pair?
No, $3 each.
Okay.
I really can't wait to get my iron set up so that I can actually press things out when I need to.
Janine's going to take them both.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Janine, are you in an antique booth where you live? Are you in an antique mall? I was thinking you were had a booth, you and your mother. Am I dreaming that, or are you in an antique mall? You buy some neat stuff, that's for sure.
Well, I'm in one and I can't keep up. I can't do this and that, I don't think. I've been trying and it's not working.
I thought you were, Janine.
A lot of things keep getting in my way. Oh, here's another one of those
Well, no, I was a doll maker for years, and my heart is dolls. And I just bought a whole big lot of dolls, Janine. And oh my God, they're so
Debbie,
wonderful.
back on this, when I did this a couple of things ago,
Yeah.
anybody else that wanted one of those? Because I see that I've got two.
Well, I'm going to put it back in because
Yeah,
I can't remember. So
it was
how much was
$2. It was two. Let me put a couple more things down though.
Okay. All right.
All right, here's some one-off napkins. This is a very high-end fabric.
Repurposed furniture. Wow, Janine.
Oh, fun. I can't handle heavy furniture. I would love to do that, but I can't. So this is a beautiful damask. To me, it feels like it has silk in it, and it's got a nice sheen. It has, something must have dripped and gotten both corners and a little piece, a little, looks like a coffee stain. But it's a gorgeous floral. You've got this pretty, let's see if I can, put it on here and hold it flat where you can see the pattern better. You've got this pretty swirl here with a little flower there, and then you've got these same kind of flowers around it, and then you've got a square in the center, a border, and it's filled with those same kind of flowers. Really beautiful napkin. And it's got the pulled thread all the way around the edge. It's a nice large napkin. And I've only, as far as I know, things got so jumbled, there could be more. So there's A, and there's B. I have two of those. So there's 2B, and then there is this, and this is an old dotted Swiss curtain.
Ooh, I love dotted Swiss.
Well, all the dotted Swiss you're going to get is up here at the top. Because you can see you got a little bit right here. You got a little bit through the body of it, but it's a nice long curtain. You got a little bit here. You've got some there, and I think this is because part of that got turned under, and then you've got some on the hem. And I'm doing it at the same price that I'm doing these, simply because there's not that much Swiss left in it.
And these are how much?
$2 each.
All right.
So C is the somewhat dotted Swiss.
Somewhat dotted Swiss.
Somewhat dotted. But it's still got a lot of nice netted curtain that can be used. And I can't find my C. It's here somewhere.
Carol L will take A.
Okay, thank you, Carol.
Sorry, Leah, she only had one A. And B and C are available.
Okay, do you want this, Debbie?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. We'll get those out of the way. How about if I do these for $1.50? Is anybody interested at $1.50?
Okay, let me put linen in. $1.50 each. All right, let's go. Oh, hey, Fava. Thank you, thank you.
Fava. How are you today? We got started early.
Yep. These are the 2 napkins, and the somewhat dotted Swiss is $1.50. Girls, is anybody interested?
And 2 gorgeous napkins that feel like they have some silk in it.
Janine will take the C.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
And Leah will take 1 napkin.
All right.
That leaves 1 napkin left, girls.
Thank you very much. All right.
1B available.
All right. Let's see, what else do I have? I just picked up a pile.
So in your pile of lemons, all you got is doilies?
No, I've got, I mean, this is just what I picked up and put on my chair, so I don't have to run back and forth. That's
Okay.
got a little stain on it. Let's see, that's got a little stain on it. Don't see any on that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 of these. They all have little tiny stains on them. They're a really beautiful cotton. They have the pulled thread. No, the lag is really bad, and I think everybody's buffering.
Yeah, I'm not buffering for a change, but
Okay.
I think it might be you, Carol. But we'll see. Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? It's a beautiful, beautiful. Um,
Is it a napkin?
it's a napkin. It's a beautiful, high quality cotton. Has the pulled thread and the nicely finished mitered corner, and then it's got this gorgeous little filet crochet edge all the way around it. And just so we can know how much
I'd make
lace
a beautiful book cover.
it would. And so we're going to say you got about 48 inches of this lace on top of that. And I said I have 10, right?
You have 10 what?
I have 10 of those. I think that's what I
Oh,
count.
you have 10 of those? Oh,
Yeah.
good. I might get one.
Okay, I've got 10 of those. And let me see. What else? This is the last one I have of this, and I love this. It's a damask type fabric that has that bumpy look to it. This, I think, would dye up really pretty and make a gorgeous cover. And this is the last one I have. And these are crate and barrel. It's 21 by 21 in ivory. I sold all the others. So these are all $1.50 each, Debbie.
Oh my gosh.
And that's B.
And that B is a napkin also?
It's a napkin. It's the only one. It's the last one. I sold
All
it
right.
first.
All right. Deborah is going to take an A and a B.
Okay. Thank you, Deborah.
Janine is going to take A times 5.
Okay. Thank you, Janine.
Leah wants an A, one less grungy as possible, which they all look pretty good. So that means 5, 6,
Okay.
7. It means there's 3 of those others left. I'll take the last 3.
Okay. You got it, Debbie. You're helping me clear things out. These are things I just, I keep thinking, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I could do whatever, and I don't have time to do anything. So until I get my space really set up so that I can work, I don't need to be holding on to things. God will provide what I need. I have to keep telling myself that. Let it go. God will bring you exactly what you need when you need it. Right? And this space is not bigger, it's not smaller, it's just really different. And so I'm having to really work at finding out, figuring out how I can make this space work best. And it is taking some time. All right, come on. I have 2A, D, and these both have the same pattern. This one's just folded a little bit different. Then I have, all right. Everything's falling. Every time I try to pick something up, it's falling down. I'm scrambling. And then I have one C. All right. It's all falling at my feet now. I pick one thing up and two things fall. So I have 2A. I don't know what did I do with my C. I just had it. It's probably rolled up in somebody's linen.
Everybody knows what A, B, and C are. We're okay.
Yeah. So, and I'm looking because I think I may have more. The same. Here is D. These are all the little cotton hand towels. This has got that embroidery. It's got pulled thread, 2 rows here, 2 rows there, and 1 row there. And then I have A, B, C, D. And then I'm trying to make sure I don't duplicate. Okay. E is just like the pink, but it's a pale, pale yellow. It's not cream, it's yellow.
We'll say lay it long ways and we'll be fine. Oh my God, those are gorgeous.
I know, isn't that pretty?
Oh,
Then this is F as in Frank.
I'm wanting to make some pouches, and oh my God, these would be wonderful to do.
So D,
Some
E.
drawstring bags.
Here's E. Here is F.
All right, pull your yellow up to the A. They can see the pink, but pull that up so we can see it. The bottom of E and F.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous.
And then this is G. It's got this pretty pink embroidery. And then that's the clear. And then it's got the little pink fabric on the bottom. So that's E, F, G. And here is H. You can see that that's pulled thread right there. It's gorgeous. All of these are $3 each, Debbie.
They are magnificent. So 2A, 2B, and one of the rest.
No, 1A, 2B. Is that what you...
2A's up there. You got 2 pink ones, don't you? Or is it just the way it's folded?
Oh, no, I do have 2. I thought
Right.
I had 2A, 2B, and then one of the rest of them. Unless I find something else in this stack that slipped out.
All right. So we're going to have to share. So give Janine F.
Okay.
Hello, Lori B.
Hey, Lori, how are ya?
Give Wilson B.
Okay, thank you, Cindy.
Give Leah a B. So B's off the table. All right, going back to the top. Janine for a G.
Okay. All right, G's off the table.
Wilson A.
Okay, thank you, Cindy.
Leah A. So A's off the table. All right, back to the top. Janine for C. Hey, Rooster, how are ya?
Hey, Wendy. All right. C is off the table.
Wilson for D.
All righty. D is off the table.
All right. Let's see. What do we got left? We got
E.
E and H.
Yes, E and H.
Okay. Give Leah E.
Okay. Thank you, Leah. Thank you.
And give Leah H.
Say that again.
And give Leah the H.
Okay.
New bad girls. I didn't even get one. Bad girls. Bad.
Probably more in the pile somewhere. All right, let me put these in a place where I won't lose my little tags on them. I'll put that right here. Moving parts. Too many moving parts.
Nope, you keep them, Leah. She'll have something else. Pearl's always got something I can use. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
She'll come across me some stuff.
How about this one for you, Debbie?
No, put them up there, Pearl. We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Put them up there. Let the girls have them. You'll come up. You got tubs of stuff. You'll have stuff for me. If they don't take it, then maybe I will.
I've got some.
Let them have it.
Let me do these hankies separate. This is a little runner. Oh, this is so cute. I'm going to do this by itself, Debbie.
Okay.
This one buttons in the front. They usually button in the back. It is the palest pink.
Oh, it's a little christening dress.
It's not a christening dress. It's just a little day dress.
Ooh.
And it's in like perfect condition. Let's see if all the buttons are there. Oh, there's one little button missing, but you could pull this one from the bottom up if you've got a sweet new baby girl to put it on. If I can find a button, I'll add it, but I don't know that I have any that tiny. But it's the palest pink.
And it's how much?
I'm going to do it for $5 to the first me. Usually I don't find them in this condition. Usually they're a little ratty and tatty, but this one is perfect. It's got the little pleats in the sleeves. I don't see anything on the front.
Janine's going to take that.
Thank you, Janine. Right there. All right. Now let's see if I can get some of this together without stepping all over it. I hate it when they put tape on fabric, but they do. This is a small one. I'm trying to pass through here and see what I've got in the same framework. All right, I'm going to do another one off. That'll come right back up. But I picked this up to get something else. This is it's got a stain on it. You can see that. I think that stain would come out. A little stain there, but look at all that crochet. I thought I measured it and put something with another little stain there. I'm just going to do the shoulder. 1, 2, so about 72. That's 36. 36 and 24 is what? 50?
36, 46, 56, 60.
All right. So this is about 72 by 6. I'm going to do it for $25 to the first knee.
I can't see it. It ain't on YouTube yet. All I can see is a blue fold. There, it's finally coming.
Yeah. That dress is, I love those little dresses. That's my daughter's 50 years old, and I was putting those kind of dresses on her when she was a baby.
Is this a tablecloth?
It's a tablecloth. It's a crocheted tablecloth.
All right.
Get the pattern down there. Or maybe it won't. No, it's not. Camera's not liking it.
I am not seeing anybody.
No. A lot of things to be cut out of that. I just don't have the time to do it. All right, let's try $20. I won't go any lower than 20, but I will go to 20.
All right, let me put it back in.
You've got a ton of doilies to cut out and other crochet work to use.
Janine is going to take that.
Thank you, Janine. I kept saying, oh, you can cut it up. You can cut it up. And it's like, I don't have the time or energy right now to cut it up. I need to let somebody else do that. Right there. Now let's see if I can come up with enough similar things.
Well, they can be different. Just make sure they're the same price.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, is just get them in the same.
But they can be different prices. I don't care, Pearl.
All right. This is a dotted Swiss, lavender dotted Swiss hanky holder.
Hanky holder?
Yep.
Never heard of a hanky holder.
Yep. All right. Where's the hanky? It's just a little hanky. You could put anything you want to in there, but what came in there were hankies.
Never heard of a hanky holder.
I had a hanky box, but it sold. So it's white dotted Swiss on top of this pretty lavender silky fabric, satin type fabric. So that'll be A. And then I have this small little hand towel, and that'll be B. All right, I know I've got my B. This little runner will be C. And then I have this that has the applique flowers on it.
Hey, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna, how are you doing? Got a couple of little pin dot stains on the back, but I didn't see anything on the, well, there's a tiny one there. That'll be D. Here is another little collar, little girl's collar. This is in great, great shape. Where's my folder? Here it is. It's got that embroidery, and it's got this pretty crochet. Little fine crochet here. And then it's got a little pearl button on the back. So for Christmas, that would be so precious over a little red velvet dress or even a red cotton dress. And that will be E. And let's see what else I've got right here. To do that by itself. Oh, I have these. I know I've had more of these. All right. I have 3 of these. They all have age. You can see that they're new. They're 100% linen, but they all have aging. I've got 4 of them. Aging stains on it. This one's got the most. And let me open it up so you can see it. These are the hand towels. And that's the pattern. But again, they all have aging stain, and it says 100% linen.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, and there's 4 of those. So I'll put those, and that's going to be F. I'm going to stop at F because it's getting a little too crowded here. And so I'm going to do A is going to be 3, and I'll tuck a hanky in there. B is just going to be $2. C is $2.
How much was A?
A was 3. I'm going to tuck a hanky in there.
All right. And then B and C are $2.
D is $3. E is $3. F is $3. So
Right.
B and C, yeah, they're not in the same. It's just hard when you're working with a pile to get everything.
Yep.
In the same.
Janine says, I make fancy parasols out of crocheted tablecloths or take outdoor umbrellas and replace fabric with tablecloths. How neat is that?
That's cool.
It does.
You got more energy than I do.
All right. Let me see what we're going to do here. So Janine is going to take C.
Okay.
Wilson is going to take B.
Okay. Thank you, Janine.
Carol L for F.
Grunge or no grunge or low grunge?
Carol, say what you want. Grunge or no grunge?
This one has the least
I'm going to say grunge, but we'll see what she says.
Yeah.
Back to the top.
Uh-huh.
Janine for E.
Okay. Thank you, Janine.
Is F gone?
D, E, F. No, I have 3 more F.
Okay. But Carol L is saying medium. So medium. All right. So let's see. So give Wilson. C is gone, right?
Yeah.
Wilson and F.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy, and thank you, Carol.
Okay. And then back to the top. Janine for an E.
E's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So what do we got left? We got A and D.
A and D is in David, and 2 more F is in Frank.
All right. I'll take the D.
Okay.
And I'll take 2 F's.
Okay. Fantastic.
Hey, Nakia. How are you today? I need to talk to you, so we'll talk after the sale. I got some questions for you, Miss Nakia.
Nobody wanted the hanky holder.
Nobody wanted the hanky holder. So what do? Put your hankies in it and put it in your drawer?
Yeah. Yeah, just keeps them more, keeps them in one place. So we'll get that out of the way. All right.
Well, give me that hanky holder.
Okay.
I'll have it.
You can do something with it.
I can do something with it.
All right. And I will put a hanky in there. I stand here and think, okay, pens, 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 and they haven't moved. They're in the same place. It would make a cute journal cover.
Yeah, it would, Carol.
With a pocket. All right, what was I going to do? All right, I really wanted to keep this. But I've got some other things I'm keeping, and so I'm going to let this go. And what happened to my blue folder? You won't be able to see it.
You can have it if you want it, Janine. Just say so, darling. You can have it if you want it.
This was somebody's very gorgeous nightie. It's got this silky, chiffony type body to it, and it's got this beautiful little crochet edge here, and then at the top you've got all that gorgeous. Okay, where did it go? How do things manage to disappear right in front of your nose? I have to make do with orange. You can see where the lace at the top is the same crochet trim at the bottom was put around the edge, and I'm trying to get the, there we go, and I'm going to hold it up, and then this is added to the edges. I mean, it's perfect, right for taking it apart. So this is the crochet that's on the bodice and on the back. There's the armhole, and you can see it's coming apart right there. Now, if somebody really wanted to, they could probably restore this. I can't even begin to guess at the age, but it sure is pretty. And so you've got the two pieces that were put together here for the shoulder, where it comes off there. And then you've got yards and yards of this gorgeous chiffon to use for ties and whatever. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to say 30 on this, and I won't go any lower than 30. Too much.
Nightgown?
$30.
It's a nightgown?
It's a nightgown. It's a vintage, or and I would say it's more in the antique arena instead of vintage. But you've got all this gorgeous crochet on the bodice and on the back. Had little flowers right here, or something right here that's, I'm not sure what it is, but it's gorgeous. And then and it's got the little tucks across the front. It's gorgeous.
I'm not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No? Okay, then I'll just put it up. It is too pretty. Okay, I have I think these are two different things, but this is what's called, and I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but it's H-A-U-C-K, hook cloth. Has that texture in it, but this is in a fine cotton. It's got their okay, wait, let's see what that says. Wright linens made in Ireland. It's stamped right there. You've got this pretty crochet trim, and you've got the pulled thread. You've got the crochet trim on both ends. You've got this hook cloth in between, and then you have this beautiful daisy pattern. Let's see if I can get it to show up. So you've got that daisy pattern on both ends. So this is a hand towel. There is some staining and age on this. And then I've got a matching, doesn't have the thing on the bottom, but it's got the same daisy pattern. It's just smaller. Where's that a daisy pattern? No, it's got a different flower. Sorry. When I first saw it, I thought it was the same daisy pattern, but it's just a different floral. It's got the pulled thread. It's got the same kind of crocheted lace And I would hazard to just guess that this is probably made in Ireland as well. So this one is smaller. This one is the larger. And you can see the difference. So this is about, I would say, 10 inches longer and 3 inches wider than this one. So we'll do A at $5 and B at $3.50.
All right, that's in, girls.
Nowhere on it does it say linen, and it doesn't have a linen feel to me. It has a quality cotton feel. Here's my 6. I know, it's a beautiful, beautiful nightgown. Maybe at some point in the future I can sit and work on it. And
how big is A, Pearl?
All right, A is, let's measure it.
Can I make a pouch out of it? I'm sure I can.
It's bigger. A is about 30, almost 30 inches in length, and 16 3/4 inches wide. B is the smaller ones. It's the smaller one. So let me measure that for you. It is 11. It's 22 inches by 13 3/4. So it's the smaller one. But you could make 2 pouches out of this one, I would think. If you use something else with it.
What's the trim on the bottom? Hold up the trims on the bottom. Because all I can see is the top of the towel.
Yeah.
All right. Give me both of them.
Okay. Two envelopes.
Janine's saying, yeah.
I appreciate y'all being with us today, and I appreciate Debbie helping me. I know she's not feeling the best, but I think sometimes being able to chat with people and do something is easier than laying around feeling bad.
Now it's better than laying in bed feeling sorry for yourself.
I find that quite easy to do. I didn't in the past, but I do now. Now this, I don't know if anybody's interested in old, I think this to me looks like 70s kitchen towel or bath towel. But I hated to just throw it out. And there's no holes in it. I saw a little stain somewhere. But I didn't know if that wouldn't make a cute, almost like a chenille type cover. And then that would make a nice trim. And it's trimmed off in pink. It's 16 1/4 inches wide. And I'm going to measure even.
Carol, I'm hoping Saturday night. I wanted to tomorrow night. I haven't talked to the girls, but I wanted to tomorrow night. But if I have chemo tomorrow, I may not be home in time and feel like it. So Saturday night. And I have lots of old ephemera that I'm putting together. I don't know how much handcrafted I'll have, but I will have old stuff.
So that's just a kitchen towel or bath towel, however you want to use it. This is a vintage to antique bib that somebody, I feel like, made out of a towel, or maybe it came this way. It's got the 3 bears, 1 standing and 2 sitting. It's got that Greek key type thing. It's thin right here and got a little hole right there. I'll do both of these for $1 each, Debbie, A and B.
That's better for me too, Carol. Let's plan on Saturday night. Nikia's in here. We'll find out what she says, but I think we can probably do Saturday night maybe. Oh, yep. I will look for those toe tags. I will look for those, Carol. I forget. You got to message me and remind me. Janine is going to take A and B.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Janine.
Yes, Wilson. Happy birthday, Carol.
Yes, happy birthday, Carol. We won't ask how old you are because I don't do that.
I don't care. I'm old.
Me too. I'm going to be 70 in June. And it's like really, 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 it's like, wait a minute, I can't be that old yet. I'm not ready. All right, let's see if I can find something else.
Oh, so Nakia says Derek's Christmas party. So she's got to go to a Christmas party. So we'll see. And maybe if we don't do Saturday night, we'll do Sunday night. Yeah, that's what they are, Wilson. I got a whole bunch of toe tags. Yeah, it's what they put on a deceased person.
That's always awesome. Oh, I keep forgetting about these, and I would love, love, love to see these disappear. And I had one open, but then I grabbed it to use it to write my grocery list down. I did these probably about 3 years ago when I was just learning about junk journaling. And we were doing an event for our essential oils, and this was the only creative thing I got to do. I was living with my daughter and son-in-law at the time, and space was limited, and they had a little room at the back that was just kind of like a utility room. So I carved out a little space in there, and I would sit and make these. So they're all bagged up. They're all a little bit different. This one's got sari silk on it, but the inside is basically the same. The papers are just different. So it's just scrapbook paper cover, and then I tea stained some graph paper, tea stained plain paper, and just put some plain white paper in there as well. And I don't remember how, and I just stapled it. So it's got 2, 4,
You just want to do random, right?
8,
Okay.
10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 pages in each one. And I've got, you can see I've got a ton of them.
Now push everything up a little bit. You are down low today, and I know your camera's different. Just push it.
I know, I've got to get it all fixed.
Okay. And these are how much?
$1. $1. I just need
they're random. Okay.
Now, some of the buttons, some of these came off. So I've got like this side all has that, this side doesn't. If I find some, I'll put them on there, but I don't know where they are. They got lost.
Well, Janine wants 15, so give her half and half of buttons and half without, that way.
Okay. And that way you'll get some of the more feminine and some of the masculine. All righty.
And Wilson wants 5.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
And so Wilson will take 10 more. So Wilson wants 15. So if you've got 30, then want me to put sold and still available. You think you got more than 30?
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. No, just leave it at that. I'll use the rest of them for little gifts. I'll give them to my daughter, and she can use them for gifts. So.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put sold.
I understand that, Carol. That's a terrible thing to be told.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Throw that one back in there. Thank you, ladies. I kept stepping right over that and not seeing it. And I'm trying to grab more pretty linens. But there's some of that. All right. All right. Come on. All right. Whew. All right, I found one more of those. This is like a little table runner table scarf. It's not crocheted. It's it does have a finished edge on both sides. No, that edge is a little bit different. So I don't know what it came off of. It's a pretty strip of 36, 38, 40, about 42 inches long. It is grungy more grungy here. You can see that, I think. And less grungy everywhere else. And let's see if I can get this up so that you can see it. It's grungy right there. This should have gone in with all my lace. So it's a really pretty pattern, and it's wide enough that you could wrap a book with that. Let's see how wide it is. It's kind of wrinkly. It's about 7 inches in width and a little over 40 inches in length. So we'll put that down. So we have and I don't know if you can see those colors. That's kind of like a periwinkle blue with a more of a robin's egg blue here and pink robin's egg there. And it's got the cut out. So
all right, Pearl, hang on a minute. Wilson wants to give 2 of her little books to Leah.
Sure.
So take
there's more. I mean, there are a few more, so it's okay, Leah. There's plenty. Let me find my list.
Oh, gonna say, yeah, if any she wants to. I missed that conversation up there, so
okay.
But Wilson says give 2 of hers to Leah.
Got it. All right, let's see what else I can put with this. I have a beautiful square. I don't do scarves and things, so I don't know. It does have a little bit of hole. It's got a little hole right here. And it's a little worn in places. And it's got a floral pattern through the body. And let me see if I can get it. But this is a deep, deep, deep I look at it one way and it looks like blue, deep blue, but other times it looks purple. Can you see that pattern in it? This would make beautiful ties, and it's starting to fray. I think it'd be awesome to use it for ties on something. And so that's going to be C. And it's a fairly large scarf. And let's see what else we've got right here. Not anything else. Small. I have nothing else to add to that. Wait, let me see some of this stuff just fell off a few minutes ago. This is a larger, bright, colorful. I don't know if you put it on a table or just use it as a little throw. It's got a Hispanic theme or like a Mayan theme to it. It's a pretty sunny yellow, not school bus yellow, but sunny yellow. It's got green, white, kind of a peachy orange, and then a blue, and then it goes back to the other colors. And you can see the line running through it that way, the pattern running that way. And then it's got this guy or girl, don't know. And it has like a coffee ring on it, so I think it may have been on a table. And it's got the fringe. And I mean, it's old. It's been used. You can tell. It's nice and soft. It feels like 100% cotton. My fingers don't lie if there's any synthetic in it. So that's going to be D. Small. Here's something else. For the life of me, I don't know why, unless it was a contiguous piece here. Does anybody know why they would put something like that on a towel? This is another one of the huck cloth type. Has that pattern in it. It's got the pulled thread here, and it's got a pretty pattern that runs across there. And then on this end, it's got little holes right there. So holes are stains. Those are stains, little stains. And then it's got this pretty embroidery on this side. But it's all white. And that'll be E. And I think we'll stop with that. And we're just going to say $3 each.
Okay.
It's a really pretty scarf. It's so soft and pretty. I would not hesitate to say it may not be 100% silk, but it's definitely got silk in it. It is not a synthetic.
Okay. So I have Deborah for B. Everybody wanted B.
I know.
Janine for E.
Thank you, Deborah, and thank you, Janine.
Wilson for A. So
Okay.
that's going to leave C
And D.
E available.
Okay. All right. Let me get these. Well, I'm going to fold that. I don't like putting pins in some of these things, so there's I'm okay with this. All right. How about $2 for C and D?
All right. That's in, girls. C and D, $2. Better put them both together for $2. That's still available.
Okay, no worries. I have, these have some linen in it, but it doesn't have a tag. It doesn't give me the fiber content, but it definitely has some linen in it. And it's got this pretty gold colored thread there, but then it's got this pretty shiny gold braid.
Leah, do you want C or D? They were $2 each, honey. C or D? The blue or the yellow towel?
I have 7 of these.
Leah wants C for $2.
That was the scarf, yeah.
And Carol said, how many granddaughters do you have, Leah? She has 2 granddaughters.
Oh. We adopted a little granddaughter. Friends of my daughters had a little girl, and I got to have fun with her when she was little. But she's all grown up now. All grown up. Not grown up, but you know. All right. Let's see. I don't want to put a pin in it. Let's see what I've got here.
2 boys and 2 girls.
Oh, fun. I've got the 3 boys. That's it.
I have 5 grandsons. No girls.
All right. These are $1 each, and I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This does have some linen in it, but I can't tell you the content. It doesn't have any. The only synthetic fiber might be this braid. But you see how I folded it to make a cute little pocket. And so I've got those. And then I have these. These are definitely synthetic. They have a nice light weight to them. They have the holly leaf and berries on the corner. This is scalloped, and this just has the straight edge. But I got that pinned together. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of B. And they're all $1 each.
All right. Are they all napkins?
They're all napkins.
Okay.
1,
All right.
Let's see. I have 7 of A.
All right.
5 of B.
Deborah for a B.
Okay, thank you, Deborah.
Janine for 3 A's. How many A's? You said 7 A's?
7.
All right. So Wilson, 3 A's and 2 B's. Leah wants 1 each. And do we have any B's left?
Yes.
So Carol L wants a B.
Okay.
Hey, Jean, how are you today?
I said 5. I didn't write it down. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Okay, great. Fantastic. Thank you, ladies. We started early, so I didn't eat lunch. I'm starting to get hangry. Not hangry, but just hungry. Hungry. All right, let's see. I have this pretty tablecloth. I think I brought it out once before.
Oh, Carol says she's going to pass on the B. So take Carol's name off of B.
Okay. Done. So there's 1 available. These are more smalls. I'm trying to accumulate a little stack of smalls over there. This is a linen tablecloth. Get my pen out of the way. It's white. It's gosh, I thought I wrote the measurements down, but I didn't.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It is a gorgeous tablecloth for spring. If you're already thinking about spring, I'm always thinking about spring because I don't like winter. It is about 72 inches long, and this is a lightweight linen.
You're welcome, Carol.
6, 36, 48, probably about 54. And it's got this square, this pattern that runs around it. I don't know what culture that could be. I don't know. You've got people on camels blowing a horn, people under a tree playing music and dancing. This looks like a whole different culture here. So it's just kind of a funny mix of things. And you've got somebody with long flowing hair blowing a horn on a horse here. You've got fruits and things all in it. And so you've got this around the edge. You've got this much of a hem. So you've got a ton of this pretty, and you can see the linen is lightweight. You can see my desktop through it. And then in the center, you've got this pattern, which is just floral and natural things in the center. And then you've got this much room between the border and the center to harvest, just linen fabric if you can't use all of that. There are a couple of really slight, looks like tea stains, but I think this would do really well to tea stain it as well. So you've got a good bit of linen around the edges. I'm going to do this for $15 to the first me, Debbie.
Okay.
And I will do halves. If somebody just wants half, I'll be happy to cut it in half if they're not going to use it on a table.
Janine's going to take that.
Thank you, Janine. It's a pretty tablecloth. It's just different. And I am under strict orders from everybody in my family and half the people that I just know, period. Don't buy anything else.
You better not buy anything else or I'm coming to Georgia and there's no way I can get there. If she buys anything else, she's in deep dog doo, girls.
I know. It's like, I'm looking for a
There's enough to sell in all those totes from the barn and from storage that she could sell for 2 years. She best not buy anything.
I know, for a long time. Unless it's super spectacular, like those books with the gold stamps in it.
Well, we'll see.
I'm not allowed to go shopping for linens and things again.
Yeah, no linen. She has enough linen. She could sell all of us linens for a year.
Probably. Now, this one is really one of my favorites. It has a beautiful Art Deco. See if I can pick it up where I can hold it up. It's got a loop where it could be put over something. Does it have it on? Yes, it's got it on both. So I don't know what the purpose of that was, but it's got the most beautiful Art Deco pattern to it. Let me see if I can get it to. I think some of the
Max says if you aren't looking, you won't know they're for sale.
I know. Well, that was a fluke because the people that own our antique mall also do a monthly auction out of the back of the store. And they had an auction and they kept sending out reminders. And I just looked at it real quick and I saw those books and I put in the lowest offer I could and I got them both. So, and that was a win-win and it was different.
Hey, Deanna. Hope everything's well with you.
Hey, Deanna. Oh, I'm glad you popped in. We started a little early. Debbie came home from getting her blood work done and had some energy, so we started a little earlier. Can y'all see that? It's an Art Deco. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous towel. It does have some staining on it, but it's got a lot of clean area too. There's a little, no, that's a little piece of trash. A little tiny stain right here. Fuzz. That's the only stain I see. It's got almost like a berry design. These are so hard to get to show up across the very bottom. And this one's really soft. It's not starched, so it's hard to get it to stand still. I mean, to lay flat. You can't. You can see it now, a little bit of a berry design there. So I love this. It's one of the favorite ones I've seen. It's not your standard pattern of floral or whatever. It's more an Art Deco style. This one is very similar. They're both made out of the same kind of fabric. This one has like I said, that Art Deco type design. And this one has more of a floral. It's got a pretty border. There's your border, that type. And then it comes down here to a floral or leaf type border. And then it has flowers here, has that same border right here. It does have a stain right there, a small stain, a couple of little small stains there. So there's more staining on this one. And it's got like a flower in the leaves, and you've got that same border. They're both just really high quality and very beautiful. This one has a little more, I think they probably used this one, and this one also has that little loop on it, and I'd be interested if somebody knows what those loops are for. Oh, somebody did a box.
Yeah, somebody must have done a box. Geeker did that box you asked about
Okay.
last. Where was you at last night? Somebody's sale? Janine was asking about a box.
All right, got A and B. These are $3 each. They're gorgeous, very large linen towels.
Okay.
I had like 3 bins in the barn that I was going to coffee stain and tea stain and never got to do.
Let them do it. I don't see
Yeah.
anybody on these, Pearl.
No? Okay. One, two, three. All right, I have this tablecloth. It is a it's a linen blend. Has a scalloped, the embroidered, what do they call that? I can't remember. So it's a scalloped edge. It's got
All right,
cross
Deanna.
stitching
I'll
on
talk
it.
to you later.
And there's another pretty cross stitch. So this is a smallish tablecloth. I offered this for $12 the last time. I'm going to do it for $10. It's not a stain. I'm trying to get my pen out of the way too.
Is this a
So
tablecloth?
here's your center pattern. It's a tablecloth. It's an embroidered tablecloth. It's white linen with a taupe embroidery, and this is your center. So this is what the center of it looks like. And then the other embroidery that's on it is just this little pattern all the way around all 4 corners. But it's some really beautiful linen fabric. And I will cut it in half.
And it's how much?
$10.
$10.
And I will cut it in half. $10.
Cindy, well, let me refresh. Hold on a minute. They both came in about the same time. Let me see. Wilson's going to get that.
Okay, thank you, Cindy. Rewrite it or I'll have it all wrong. It'll look like 16 when I pick it up again. Thank you very much. I'm trying to think of something else that I could put my fingers on. The hard thing is putting my fingers on it right now. I do have some more cigar
Cindy's
boxes.
asking if you want half of it. So let us know in the chat if you want half.
Yeah, let me know. I'll be happy to cut it.
I'm wanting to make some purses or some bags and some drawstring pouches. That's why I want embroidered linens. And Janine's saying no, Wilson. So you get the whole piece.
All right, there were forks and knives, but there were no spoons. So this is a linen fabric. They're dirty. I bet you could wash them and most of this would come out.
What they do, hold their forks and spoons in this stuff?
Yep, they're silver. You've got your slots to put your silver in.
Gotcha.
And you fold it over and then you can roll it up.
Oh.
And put it in your sideboard. So I've got forks and knives, but no spoons. And this is a nice soft flannel. So I'll do these for $2 each. Forks is A, and knives are B.
Janine, you want both, or which one you want, A or B? Oh, she's saying A and B. She'll take both of them.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
I'll bet she's got some silver to put in there.
I've got some silver, but it's all just stuffed in a plastic bag. Debbie, you let me know how you're holding up, okay?
I'm doing all right. Keep going. I'm all right.
I'm trying to think. God.
Keep pulling out them linens.
Let's switch tracks for just a minute. I've got some playing cards. I haven't found really nice cards in a long, long time.
Okay.
And I found this set. So that's A. And that's B. Just nice, pretty florals. I think it's got to be kind of a 70s colors, don't you? 70s and 80s.
Are they 3 for $1?
Yep, they're 3 for $1.
Well, thanks, Nakia. She said, oh my God, Deb, just got your box. Your camera does not do your handmaids justice. They are gorgeous. Thank you.
They are for stuff in.
I did some journal covers that were over the top wonderful, I thought, and they were pretty marvelous. So we're just doing A and B, Pearl? 3 for $1?
Yep, 3 for $1.
All right, that's in, girls.
I rarely buy cards anymore because I wound up with thousands of leftover cards.
All right, Deborah is going to take 6 of each, so 6 sets of each. Well, okay, so do you have 1 deck of each?
I have 1 deck of each, so there should be, let's see if there's jokers.
6 and 5 is 11, 12, 13, okay, 14, 15. I think we're going to be okay. Give Deborah 6 of each.
Okay.
Give Leah an A and a B.
Okay, thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Leah.
How are you? Give Janine an A and a B times 5. And Sweetheart takes an A and a B times 2.
Hey, Diana, how are you doing?
So, how many do we have left?
Well, let's say that there are 16 sets.
Okay.
It's 12, 13, 14.
Thank you, J-Mac.
12, 14. There's 2 left of each one. I didn't see any jokers. If there's jokers, I can usually get more, but I don't see jokers.
So there's 2 of each style left?
2 of each left, yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think what to make now, girls in handmade. Well, I'm stumped. I've made so many things, I don't know what to make. Ah.
I know. It's hard.
Any suggestions, girls? I'll take all your suggestions, what you'd like for me to make, because I sure would make whatever you want. I could do it.
Okay, now I have... Oh, come on, stop that. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, I've got a couple things that are just random oddball. Well, let's do this. This is a bridge score pad. It's got those same pretty flowers on it. Came out of a set. So it's a brand new score pad. I'll do that for $2.50 to the first me, Debbie.
$2.50. Great. Thank you, Deborah. Recycle your ideas.
Yep. Just use a different fabric, a different...
Oh, Wilson, I didn't take all your creative. Janine's going to take that.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with... I need to get some fabric from Pearl to make ruffles. I don't have too much fabric.
I got too much.
No, I need some pretty pink and some pretty floral. I need some to make ruffles.
I don't know if I have anybody in here that... I had a ton of cards You'll be able to see. Some of them were okay, and some of them weren't all that okay. You know, some of the cards that just I had leftovers of.
So are you just going to make just a lot of cards? Just sell this as a lot?
Well, I am, but this lot is all Queen of Hearts. Every single card is a Queen of Hearts.
Well, who cares? They're going to collage with them anyway. So
well, a lot of people loved. I have had people wanting the Queen, asking for Queen of Hearts. So I don't know if there's anybody out here.
Okay, I'm going to put a lot of cards. How much is the lot?
$5.
All
And
right.
this is more than there's 1, 2, and I'll be happy to do random sets if anybody would like random sets.
No, let me. That's going to go to Janine.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
If you got any more lots, Cindy would take one and Leah would take one if you got odd cards.
I don't have odd. Well, I've got tons of cards, but if everybody's looking for Queen of Hearts, that's
Well, Wilson and Leah, are you wanting Queen of Hearts, or you just want a random mix of cards? She can probably give you that many cards for $5 if you just take random cards. Let me know in the chat, please.
If you're just looking, but I've just been adding the Queen of Hearts from sets that haven't sold. So that's going to be Janine.
So I'll let you know if Wilson and Leah just wants that many cards for $5, odd cards.
All right.
Okay, Leah wanted the Queen of Hearts, so okay.
Janine, do you want to, can I split this up and charge less?
Cindy Wilson says, I actually love the Jokers. Any extras with the Jokers, Pearl?
Let me make a note. I have a tub of cards.
You just need to pull out 20 cards or whatever and sell just a lot of cards. Just sell them by the lots.
Okay.
Leah says, no worries. Give them to Janine.
Okay. Well, I was going to say I could break the price down and split it up.
Leah says no.
Okay.
But if you got something with Jokers, you can message Cindy.
Okay. So let me put that there. What else have I got? I've got stuff everywhere. It's just being able to put my hands on it.
Well, get your hands on it.
I know. Let's see.
You got 26 people in here, so we got to keep going for a while.
Yeah. All right.
So you can get a living space, Pearl.
I know. It's awful, y'all. Awful.
Janine, Leah says no worries. So maybe Pearl can come up with some more Queen of Hearts one of these days.
Well, I'll split it up. Let me split it up and share, because there's a lot in here. So I'll do $250.
Oh, Leah has an appointment. Oh, yes, there's something the matter with Leah too, I think. All right, so we're going to share, Leah. You'll get half and Janine will get half.
Yeah.
Thank you, Janine.
You're sweet. Leah. All right, I have these Harvard Classics. This one is the autobiography of Benvenuto Cellini. And let's see who else. They're really pretty covers. You do get some artwork. So I think this is all Cellini. You get this nice older paper. It's not the to die for paper, but it's still nice older paper. You do get that pretty little piece of tissue paper right there too. 1910. So this is not like the linen, like the fabric like paper, but it's still a nice older paper. Then I have one And this one's got a nice little pattern on it from where something was laying on it. This one is Elizabethan drama. And 1910. So, and here is another one. Blaise Pascal, 1910. That's a different book. I know I've got another one or two of those. I should do all the same thing at one time. This one is volume 27. The spine on this one is green, where the cover is blue. So I don't know if something happened to change that. It's the only one like that, unless it came out of a different lot. And then I have English and American essays. Isn't he cutie? Look at those mutton chops. And this is 1910 as well. I would live in a library. This is Virgil's, I don't know how you say that, because I never read Virgil. What is that, y'all? Somebody knows. I'm not embarrassed to say I don't know something. It's got an A and an E together, so. And that one is 1909. So I have 6 copies, 6 of the Harvard classics from the early 1900s for $3 each.
$3.
I think that's what I sold them for before.
Hey, Miss Pat.
I know I've got a couple in boxes in orders to ship. If I sold them the last time for more, I'll reduce it to the price of today. I won't increase it.
And Leah wants one. How many did you say you had?
I had 6.
Okay, so that's 2 available.
All right. Hey, Pat, how are you doing?
Oh, Cindy Wilson's going to take one.
Okay, thank you, Cindy. And thank you, Janine and Leah. All right, one available, y'all. All right, let me see. Can I put my fingers on? And I'm saying that because I'm having to reach across a whole ton of stuff to get to it. This is...
Janine's going to take the last one.
You've got it, Janine. Thank you.
Pat, I'm going to call you when you get off work tonight before you start. I got some questions for you.
What did I just do with it? There it was. All right, I've got a couple of spineless books.
Spineless books.
Spineless books. The cover's all nice and cringy, though. Dr. Nye of North Ostable. Somebody did some drawing in there and got some. Published in the USA, 1923. So this is Dr. Nye. You've got a lot of nice, grungy, older paper. A lot to make envelopes and things with. That'll be A. Here's another spineless book. It is The Secondhand Wife. And it is 1931. It's going to be B. This has got a nice little thing on the front, but it's got some paint or stains. I don't know what they got on there. They pulled the red out, but the same thing happened there. This is a New World Family Encyclopedia, Volume 2. This has the, it doesn't have a gloss to it, but it has a smoother texture. I'm having a hard time getting words today, y'all. 1955. $2 each.
All right.
I gave away probably 8 or 9 boxes of books.
All right. Deborah is going to take C.
Okay, thank you, Deborah.
Everybody wanted C.
Yep. I may have more of those. I just don't know where they are right now. But I gave away a ton at storage to just leave them there.
Wilson's going to take, no, Janine's going to take A.
Okay.
Janine A.
All right.
And Leah B.
Okay. Thank you, Leah. I think I've got a kind of a mixture in here today. So I'm going to offer to do 15 total spools if anybody's interested.
All right. 15 total. And how much are they?
They're $5. I'm down to the last.
Well, 15 of them, girls, so I'm going to share.
I'm down to the last of these. And I have a note because I'm trying to share it out, make sure everybody's able to get some before they're all gone.
All right, give Deborah 5.
Okay. Thank you, Deborah.
Leah 1. Okay, wait a minute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16. Okay. All right, back up a minute. Okay. So give Deborah 4.
I can go a little over that number.
Okay, well, put it down and you can decide how you want to share. So Deborah for 5. Leah for 1. Wilson for 3.
You already have some, Cindy. You have 4. And I don't mind you getting an additional, but I just want you to know what you've got.
And then Janine for 5.
Okay.
Leah for a total of 2.
2. Okay.
And Joy Carter for 1.
Okay.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. That makes 16. So
no problem. It's no problem.
I'll just put sold.
Because not everybody is in the sale, I try to offer a small amount each time, and that way, because when they're gone, they're gone. And I'll have some broken ones. I don't have any more here, so I'll show you what a broken one looks like. And when I'm able to go pick more of these up, I will, but it's probably going to be at least the first of the year. So this is a broken spool. And I've got a lot of my lace on broken spools, and once you stand them up, it's just fine. Your lace is on there. You can twist this. It screws off. And then you can use these as a stand for like a Christmas tree or something else that you make that you want to have a pedestal for. So I'll have more of these, but it's going to be a little while. And I sell these in my booth for $7. And I think I've got one more crate full that I'm setting aside for my booth. but I'm trying to share out what's left over the next few sales so that everybody can get something before they're all gone.
Are you going to sell some broken ones today?
No, I don't have any more here. I sold them over Thanksgiving weekend, and I
Okay.
sold everything that I had physically here.
Okay.
And I don't know when I can go up, because she's now further away from me. And I have a nail in my tire, and I have to look at tires and all that kind of stuff before I go hauling all over the country. All right, let me put that right there. Let's see. I've got a few more books. This is a Veritas. I think it's another type of Harvard classic. Yep. This is there. If you ever are in the Atlanta area, in Roswell, which is about 25, depends on what time you go. Okay, if you go at high traffic, it could be 2 hours. But there's an antique mall, and there's a man that has a booth in there, and his books cost thousands. He has books from the 14th century. He has 2 of these huge presses that have been restored in there. It's just divine to go in there, ceiling to floor, wall to wall. This is a later one, 1937. It was copied from the 1909, and I'm sure added to. So there's that. That's A. All right, come on, books. Trying to see what I've got that I can put my fingers on. And then I've got this blue, solid blue, the last Reader's Digest. It's a beautiful area, Lori. It's nice, but it's high traffic. But that antique mall is awesome all on its own. But I walked in there one day. I didn't even know it was there. I walked in there one day, and I was just stunned at the books that he had. And you can't touch them. He wears white gloves, and he'll pull it out and show you what you're interested in. So this is the last Reader's Digest I have. I'm going to do these for $2 each.
A and B?
Uh-huh. He asked me if he could help me, and I said, no, I'm okay. I think I just died and went to heaven. And he just laughed. I said, no, really. I think there's going to be a library like this in heaven. I have not seen any more Reader's Digest. That I pick up one occasionally, but in the antique malls, they're like $6 to $12 each, and I don't even look at those.
Looks like those are available.
Okay, I'm just going to put this in there so I know. I'll do $1. I'll do $1 each, Debbie.
All right, let me put it in.
$1. All of my paper stuff, everything, I just shoved it onto shelves trying to get it out of my way. I know I have more paper packs available that I had left from, I guess it was September when I really sold last. I see Leah for B.
Leah for B. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to quit talking.
Yeah, you could wait a long time for that, Debbie. So, $1. So I know next time I offer it for the same thing. But I walked in that store and just wanted to spend the whole day there. All right, I don't know what I'm getting out of this bin because I'm having to pull it between the bin sitting on top of it. Let's see what we get. Ooh. All right, we get Asian. Now, I was going to do Asian kits, and it just never materialized. I have no idea what these books are about. But you get yards and yards of, I don't know if it's Korean, Japanese, Chinese. I have no idea. Oh, no, this is Jewish, I think. Yes, this is Jewish. Because they go from our back to front. So A is Jewish, B is Asian, C is Asian, D is Asian. Printed and published in Hong Kong. This one's pretty new. So they're all $1 each. And as much as my mind says, oh, you could make a paper pack, I don't have time to make a paper pack right now.
$1 each?
$1 each.
All right.
I need to get things out of my house.
All right. Let me.
What's a debacle?
Yeah, what's a debacle? You got to put that in English there, Wilson. I don't know what a debacle is.
A big mess.
Yeah, a big mess.
Say it again.
Janine for B. Couldn't see for a minute.
Okay.
Deborah for A.
Okay, thank you, Janine and Deborah.
Wilson for D.
Okay, thank you, Cindy.
Janine for C.
I think, now I'm not looking, did you refresh? Because I show.
I did. Okay, let me do it again. Let me refresh one more time. Yes, I did, but let me refresh again.
D back. Okay. Hey, Irma, how are you?
All right. Oh, yeah, you're right, because I did refresh, but I refreshed again. So we better start over.
Okay.
Wilson for D.
Got it.
Janine for B.
Got it.
Deborah for A.
Got it.
And going back to the top, Wilson will get C.
Okay.
Yeah,
the reason I ask is because I looked at both of mine and both of mine were different.
I know, because I refreshed and then I refreshed again and it was different. You're right.
Yeah.
Hello, Irma.
All right. I'm just pulling random things out of this bin.
So I'm going to put sold.
All right. This is a blank journal. Write the story. So it's just a blank journal. It gives you different words to use. So if you're writing a story or writing something, it gives you all kinds of random words you can use. That's A. And what is this? I don't know what this is. It's blank art pages, I guess. It's a nice hefty weight. It's not a flimsily made book. But it's got, I would say a mixed media paper because it's nice and heavy. It's cream colored, but then you've got the pretty, what's it called? What's it called, y'all? My brain is just saying the in between each one. That's got a little, you know, you might want to put some corners on there if you were going to gift it. It would make a nice gift to an artist. You could either use it as a photo album and use the corners and put photos in it, or you could use it as a writing journal, or you could create art in it. So that's going to be B. And let's see what else is in this. I think that's as far as I can go with that. And here is a little book on Jekyll Island. If you've never been there, it's an awesome place to go. And so it's all about Jekyll Island. It's got a lot of neat images in it. Look at the car. Can you imagine driving one of those now? We've gotten so used to cushy.
Hello, April.
Hey, April, how are you doing? That's going to be C. A and C are going to be $1. B is going to be $2. If you like to write, if you like to do art in a book. Now, this is just like a really substantial book, too.
All right, now I'm refreshing.
You could always put your artwork in there that you've previously done.
I'm refreshing twice since it screwed up the last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Janine for B.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Leah for A.
I want to hear your story when you get it done, Leah.
And Wilson for C.
Okay. I have not been to Jekyll in years. I would really love to go back. If you've ever been to the Jekyll Island Club Hotel, it's outrageously expensive, but it's so beautiful. My aunt, Pearl, the one I was named after, was the concierge there for probably 20 years. And she knew all about the whole history and the whole thing. It was really fun to go visit them when they lived there. I have this book, and it is A Child's Garden of Verses by Stevenson, with illustrations by Jessie Wilcox Smith. Isn't that beautiful? It's a library that's torn out. It does have an inscription, and this is 1905. Scribner and Sons. Got a little bit of writing. Oh, this is somebody was selling it probably in an antique mall. So it's all black and white, but oh, you could use some Inktense pencils. Maybe there are some color images in it. Let's see. Yep. Oh, look at that. The Land of Counterpane. Foreign Lands. Dead in Summer. So let's do an offer up on this one, Debbie. I want to start it at $5. I'm not asking for an outrageous price, but I feel like this is a hard to come by.
Okay.
There's an, oh, look at that.
Let me get my clock up here.
One of the things I've always wanted to do, I got to go to France. Seems like a lifetime ago. I went with the art group I was in, and it was to take pictures of things to paint later. And I've always dreamed of being able to go back to Monet's garden and paint in the garden.
Janine started us at 5, Wilson at 8,
Thank
Deborah at 9, Janine at 11.
You can see there's a little bit of water issue on the edge. A little bit of color there. But it looks like all of the, you got a little bit of there. But the image itself is in really good shape.
Deborah for 15.
It doesn't seem to ever go quite to the picture. The hayloft.
I am going to put in the 30 seconds. Janine is out.
All these is just on this beautiful paper. And you could take a tiny bit of, I would use an Inktense pencil. And just use a light little bit of water, and you could color things in and make it really pretty. Oh, look at that. Foreign children. Look at that little Eskimo child. Is that not adorable?
All right, that is going to Deborah for $15.
Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. It's a beautiful book. And these are the ones I like to put on my shelf and keep, but I don't have any more shelf space at all, so it needs to go.
J Mac just wants to see the sunshine in Monet's garden.
Oh. Anything else out of there or it's going to crash. Let me see what else I can find. I do have this. I don't know if anybody's interested in it. Let's see. This was the book that the golden stamps came out of. And that can be wiped off because I took everything out. Oh, there's one. Nobody bought that one. That's Delaware. Is anybody interested in a 22 karat gold? And that's a rooster. Where's Wendy? Blue hen chicken is the state bird. All right, Wendy, I'm going to give you first dibs because it's a rooster. It's a chicken. Oh, come on. This is a 22 karat gold. This is the first issue stamp. And then they.
He says she wants it.
You got it. It's $5.
$5, Wendy. Sold to Wendy.
Yeah, our rooster girl. I've been wanting to call you, Wendy, but I'm so tired. I haven't really been able to even function.
What are you gonna? You're gonna sell first day covers? Is that what you're gonna sell?
No. I've got this empty book. It's got in it. It's got these states in it. I didn't have the stamps for these states. I'll just sell the book for $3 to whoever wants the book. If anybody is collecting these, I don't know what that is, but I'll try to print it off. So I guess he only got as far as
let's go under rooster.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. I just don't need it. And I don't want to trash it. All right, so that gets that out of my way.
Sweetheart says she saw New Hampshire.
You saw the New Hampshire stamp? And I'll try to, I think a little bit of thieves oil will take that off. Minnesota, Mississippi, Michigan, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire. Yeah, but it's just the blank card. I don't have the stamp to go with it at all. I wish the thing had been full. All right, what else? I'm looking to see what I can pick up without knocking anything over. I have, of course, I have more linens. I always have more linens. I'm sick of linens, to be perfectly frank. They take up a lot of space.
Well, then let's stop me buying any.
I'm not. When the estate sale thing pops up on my email, it's delete, delete, delete. All right, this is a gorgeous, huge tablecloth. It has a couple of little stains here and there. This is linen. It's got the it's got this beautiful, just embroidered line around it. But it is huge. Let me see if I can get an idea. This is a ton of fabric to work with. And again, I'm happy to cut it. All right, I just found the label. It's 68 by 112 inches of linen. And it has that little border around it with the little hem on it. So I'll do this one for $30 for the entire tablecloth. And I will be happy to do halves and quarters. I mean, a quarter of it is almost as tall as I am, and I'm 5'4". If nobody's interested, and this would be beautiful on a table if you've got a large table, and then take a pretty Christmas tablecloth or, you know, holiday cloth and crisscross it on. It would be gorgeous at the holidays, but it's just a ton of linen, which is outrageously expensive.
I am not seeing anybody. Sweetheart retracted, so I'm not seeing anybody for this.
We'll put it in halves and quarters. So a half would be $15. A quarter would be $7.50.
Okay.
I mean, that makes it just, you can't get linen for $15 a yard.
Lori B's going to take a quarter.
Okay, thank you, Lori.
I'm going to put it available.
I will be keeping some of this. I like it when we do halves and quarters and there's some left over. The beautiful curtains. All right, so that right there. This is a beautiful damask. Does have some stains on it. It does have linen in it. I don't believe it's 100% linen, but I know it has some linen in it. I can feel it. And it's another huge tablecloth damask with that pretty spider mum. Can you see the petals of the spider mum flaring out? So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous cloth. Does have some staining on it.
Lori says she's going to go ahead and take half, Pearl.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. I'm thinking I have a my front door has a full window in it, and they have this stuff you can put on your windows that has a pattern to it, and so it's kind of like a houndstooth kind of pattern, but you could still, if it's dark outside and light inside, you could, you know, see. If you wanted to see in, you could, and I don't like that, so I'm been looking for what I'm going to make a just a curtain up there. I actually have my beach wrap hanging on there right now with some magnets. So I've got this one. I'll do this one for $25. It is a damask. It's got a gorgeous spider mum pattern in it. It does have a few little stains here and there. Would be gorgeous coffee stained or tea stained or hibiscus stained. I don't think I can. There we go. Can you see it? There's that spider
Lauren
mum.
says linen is great to gesso on.
Yep. Well, linen canvases, that's what the fine artists used ages ago.
And you said
they were
this
linen, not cotton canvas. Right? I'm sorry, say that again.
This one is 25.
25.
Okay.
25. And I will do halves and quarters. I'm happy to. I mean, you know, you might work at getting some of the stains out of this, but, you know, we all know we want to cut it up and do something with it. So I'm happy to go ahead and cut it and do halves and quarters. And I love that pattern. It's different than a lot of what you see on the damask cloths.
So half will be $12.50 and a quarter will be $6.25. $6.25.
Yeah. And that's a great deal for linen. I mean, this is not cotton, it's linen. I'm going to make a note. All right.
I'm going to show that available.
It's fine. I may go ahead and cut it up, and when I can get to an opportunity to stain, I've got my friend Jessica has a friend who has like 500 or 600 ducks, and they get the old avocados and things from a restaurant that donates to them, and the whole bottom of my freezer is full of avocado pits. So I need to start avocado staining. All right, let's see if I can find something pretty, some pretty linens again. Oh, here's this one. This is purple and yellow with green. Oh, I think I've got it upside down. Looks like it's got some discoloration right there, but it looks like it might have been in the thread too. But we're going to say just a little bit of discoloration. Let's see. I have two of these. The lightweight kind, they're not the really heavy kind. This could be machine done, I don't know. So I've got two of those. They're a little grungy. Let's see what
Are you putting up a C or just A and B?
No, I put up a C, but I just found this. It's a pillowcase. Debbie gets first dibs.
Oh, it's a little girl. Yeah, I will take it.
All right.
I'm pulling a mod card, girl. Sorry.
It's only $20, Debbie.
Okay. Check will be in the mail, Pearl.
All right. How about $2.50 because it's got a stain?
All right. And these doilies are how much?
I'm going to do them for. I'm going to do this one for $2.50.
So A for $2.50.
And these two for $2 each. Actually, $1.50 each.
All right. A is $2.50 and
B
is $2. Oh, B is $1.50.
$1.50, yeah. And your name is on this. I was afraid if I set it aside without putting your name on it, I'd start wondering why I had it over there.
All right, let me refresh. All right. If that did it or not. Okay, Wilson for B. And Janine for A and B. Those are sold.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
B is pretty gorgeous.
All right. That right here. All righty. Let's see.
I agree, Cheryl. B is gorgeous.
B or A?
Cheryl says B is gorgeous.
Okay. Here's another tablecloth. This is a damask, a raised, very raised damask. And it is not super old. Let's see if not, the tag has been washed blank. So this one is 36, so it's about 48 by 36. I would say 48 by about 60, 62. And it's got that, is that an and I can't say it. I can almost see it spelled. It's a leaf pattern. It's an old leaf, and it's got a flower here, and then it's got that. You see this on a lot of Greek, I think, stuff. And it's got the flower in the pattern. So it's a small cloth. It's not, I feel like it has a little bit of synthetic in it, but not a lot. This background has a little more of a sheen than some do. Sometimes the damask part has the sheen, and then the foreground has the sheen and the background doesn't. So it can flip-flop by the way they weave it. I'll do this one for $12 to the first me. I did not see any stains, but I'm going to look again. No, I said that as soon as I moved it. There's a small stain right there. But I'll be glad to do halves and quarters. Yep. There's a little bit of a stain right here. That's where the pattern really shows up. I don't know if you can see it better. My lighting. I'm still working on my lighting in my computer.
All right. So half is, oh, Lori's going to take half.
Okay. You've got
so
it.
Half is $6 and a quarter is $3.
Yep.
All right, so Lori's taking half. Does anybody want the other half or 2/4?
You're going to grunge it up, aren't you, Lori?
Lori is so excited.
It's a pretty fabric, pretty pattern. So there's either maybe a little. All right, Cindy wants the other half. Thank you, Cindy.
Yes, she does. Just came in. My lag must be getting bad.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. That cut. Let me see what I have here. I'm going to do some dollar things. This is a hanky. It's sheer. And it's got this little, almost like that, like the dotted Swiss stuff, but done in that pattern. And it's a pale, pale blue. Looks almost gray. It's so pale. So that's going to be A.
You're right, Lori. Sitting on our hands is still risky. You're right.
It is, I know. I've got this doily.
Are these all going to be the same price, Pearl?
Yeah, I'm just going to move these as fast as I can.
Oh, you said $1 each, right?
Yep. So this is a really pretty one. It's got this stain across it. It's got cotton in the middle. It's got that pretty. And this is a silkier type of thread for the crochet, but it's still just really pretty. So that's B.
I agree, Lori. I need absolutely nothing, but you know how that goes.
Yep. So here's another one. This one is already grunged up for somebody. Cotton and a cotton thread. That's C. Looks like it's got butter all over it. I don't know if this will work for you, Debbie, or if it's too small. Debbie gets first dibs if it'll work. It's not very big.
No, it's too little.
Too little? Okay, that's going to be D. I have a D here somewhere, but and then I have this bread. It's got some butter stains, but it's still pretty. It's got this really pretty light blue stitching.
What do you do? Just put that in a basket and fold it over with your rolls in it?
Yeah. So this is the main piece, the more decorated side. And then the other three have this little, looks almost like a strawberry, doesn't it? So that's going to be E. These are all $1 each. They just need to find a new home.
All right, that's going in, girls. Good buys for $1.
Yep.
All right, let me refresh. I'm going to refresh twice because now I don't trust my refresh.
I know. Well, I looked at it and it's like, okay, I've got one on one thing and one on another, so we better make sure.
Yep, Janine for D.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Irma for A.
Okay, thank you, Irma.
Leah for B.
Irma, I think I have some other things for you that I haven't invoiced yet, so I'll put that together and let you know what it all is, okay? Thank you, Leah.
And Janine for C.
And what did you say about,
Let's see, Janine for D. Irma for A. Leah for B. D's gone. A's gone. A's gone. Janine for C.
Okay.
So what's that leave? E.
E.
Well, Janine wants E also. So give
Okay.
Janine E. E and C. Sorry, I missed Janine's E.
No, that's okay.
All right. Those are sold.
Just blew the little piece of paper right away there. I've got an entire bin of hankies, and so I'm going to try to find those and pull those, and we'll just do a whole hanky series. These are linen, and they are really, really pretty. They have that scalloped edge. They've got this pretty tan. Did I do the tablecloth for this?
I don't think so.
I may have done it the other day, though, but
you might have. But yeah, not today you haven't.
It's a linen, and it's got that pretty flower. And it has the scalloped edge, and then it has points. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're $1.50. They're really very, very nice napkins. Very nice quality linen fabric.
Are you just going to do them by themselves?
Yeah, I'll just do, because I'm just going to make a list.
Okay. And you said you had 8 of them? Okay. All right. Deborah for 3.
Okay, thank you, Deborah.
Janine for 3.
Thank you, Janine.
Wilson for 2.
Okay, thank you, ladies. They are so pretty.
I know, Janine, the prices are so good you can't hardly not jump on it.
Well, you go out to buy this napkin new, and it's probably going to be anywhere from $6 to $12, depending on where you go to get linen. Linen is just outrageously expensive. Alrighty. Now I have these, and you can tell I had all the linen in one place, and I actually thought about making pockets with this and filling it with lace, but I just don't know when I'm ever going to have time. So these are similar to the ones I had earlier. I think these are not quite as old as the other ones. These are 15, right at 15 inches. It is linen. I hoard the linen, y'all. I just do. I can't help it. The filet crochet on the end is just a little bit different. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 of these.
And they're how much?
$1.50.
Hold up the border real quick again.
I think this one is a little bit finer and the thread is a little bit smaller than the other ones
And
we
you
did.
said you had how many?
I have 12.
All right, let's see what we got here. So we got 2 and 6 is 8, 9 and 6 is 15. Okay, so let's give Deborah 2.
Okay, thank you, Deborah.
Let's give Janine 2.
Thank you, Janine.
Leah for 1. So Cheryl, you don't want any?
She may have wanted to.
Yeah, I'm going to, okay, I retracted.
Okay.
All right, give Wilson 3. All right.
Okay.
And Janine wanted 6, so we're going to give her 4 more. So that is 2, and 6 is 8, 9, and 3 is 12. Is that how many you had? 12?
That's it, 12.
All right, sold.
Fantastic, ladies. Thank you very, very much. And it's it is so hard for me to let go of these. Although I don't have a table to put any fine linens on, I still have a hard time letting go of them. So, how are you holding up, Debbie?
I'm okay. Keep going. I may have to get up and get a drink in a minute, but I'm okay.
Yeah, I've got to go get some water too. Let's see. Finding bits and pieces. I know I sold all these a week or so ago. I call these peacock feathers. Other people call them what?
Pineapples.
Pineapples. To me, that does not look like a pineapple.
Well, it really doesn't look like a pineapple, but I've always been told it's pineapples, and it doesn't look like a peacock feather either, I don't think.
Well, I think when you look at it this way, and you look at more than one of them at a time, it looks kind of like a peacock feather. It looks like the eye in the peacock feather.
Okay.
That's it, the eye.
Now, are you going to do A, B, C, and D, or are you going to?
I think I will. I'll do A, B, C at least.
Okay. Are these going to all be the same price?
I'm trying to find things that are about the same shape. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll do the same price. I'm going to do $2 on this lot. This
Okay.
is a big, pretty white piece. I don't know if it came off of something or if it was made this way. It's a nice, pretty floral. So that's what that one looks like. And that's I had a bunch of those. That's the last one, so it needs to go away. So we've got A is the pineapple peacock. B is the white.
Yep, we'll take a 30-second break here in a minute, Lori, and grab a drink.
I need to run to the front and do it. So
Yep.
this is a little doily with like a goldenrod color embroidery on it, and I've got 2 of those.
All right.
And so these are all $2 each. Yep.
All right.
My voice is just getting scratchy.
All right. Let me refresh. All right. Well, Deborah, are you using them for something for C, or can I give you one and give somebody else one? Let me know. So we're going to give Deborah a C.
Okay.
We're going to give Leah A. Okay, she says I can share.
Okay.
Give Wilson B.
Okay, wait a minute. Tell me who got A. Leah. I couldn't get the paper apart.
And Janine, do you want one C or did you need them both? Let me know. Wilson for B.
Okay.
And we'll see. If Janine needs them both, then I'm going to give them to, oh no, she can take one. Okay, so give Janine one. So that should be everything sold.
That's it. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very, very
All
much.
right, let's take a minute break so we can potty and get a drink.
Yep.
It won't take me but a second. I'll just put
I don't have any further to walk than I did before.
and
Once I
everybody
can get
else
some
can go to the potty.
yeah, once I can get some organization done, I'm going to show you the space.
All right,
All right,
I'll
right
be
back.
right back. I just move slow is my problem.
Step carefully because my problem is not that I'm slow, it's that I keep tripping over stuff. All right, let's see what else I can.
I'm back too.
All right. Trying to remember. All right, I've got this one piece. And this drapery lining, but it's not a whole wide piece. This, I think, came out of a valance or something. Or it got cut. No, I've got two pieces. But I'm going to sell it as one. It is a yard long. I love this drapery lining because it's almost more like a fabric than the batting. And I think it holds its shape a lot better. So this is it's about 24 by 48. I'm just going to do it as one lot. I think I did the whole panel that was bigger than this for $5. So I'm going to do this for $3 to the first me, Debbie. It's enough to do several journal covers with if you want to pad it, or if you wanted to pad your book so that not that it has a thick batting to it, but I think this is perfect because it's so thin. Let me see. If you wanted to pad a book with this,
Deborah's going to take that.
it's all right, come on. See how nice and light and thin it is? So you can add a little bit of softness without having to,
Yep, Deborah's going to take that.
thank you, Deborah. And I have a piece left, but it's a double width. It's stitched. And the single width, full length, I mean, these are like 7 feet long. So it's over 3 yards long, or $5. I've got a double width that I'll let go to the first person, first me.
All right, and you said for $5?
Oh, 10. It's a double. It's a double.
Oh,
I
it's
just,
a
yeah, I
double.
did all the singles the other day, but I don't have time.
All
I don't
right.
have time to take all these apart.
All right, so $10. So it's, how big is it?
It's big.
Okay.
Hold on and I'll grab it. And that way they can see.
So you mean I'd have to cut it apart?
You would have to cut it, you'd have to cut it up anyway. It's huge.
Take a seam ripper and get the double width to have it one to make a single layer.
Get this bag without knocking. I found some things.
I'm not comprehending yet, so.
Okay. It's a little bit different color. That was more of a natural. This is a little lighter. It's drapery lining. Still has the hem in it. And it's not just one. It's, all right, it's huge. See if I can get it. Where you can see. Or maybe it's two that I folded together. Let me see. No, it's two. Never mind. I've got two of the $5 ones left.
All right, so I'm going to put it back in. So.
Yeah, sorry, it's two $5 ones.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put it in, but what are you going to show it so I can comprehend what it is?
Well, it's drapery lining.
Okay, drapery lining. Okay.
It's not drapery lining. I'm sorry. It's drapery. Well, this is the lining. That's what. Okay. Breathe, Pearl. I've been hurrying all morning. Breathe. This was together. This is the drapery batting.
Oh, so the inside of the drape.
It's the inside. This is just like the other. It's just not, that other was more of a natural color, and this is more of a creamy white. This is the batting that helps keep the warmth in. This is the lining. It's a heavy. It's not a light cotton lining. It's a nice heavy lining.
So if I made a journal cover and I put doilies and lace over the top of it, it'd make a nice cover, right?
You could do that with either one of these, because this is not like the batting that you're buying for a quilt.
Okay, so yeah, it's not batting, it's a cotton fabric.
Well, this is cotton fabric. This is cotton batting. But when you go to buy quilt batting, it's thicker. This is thin. See how thin that is? But this is batting. It's soft. If you doubled this or tripled it, you would have a thicker, like a softer cover. But I know what you're talking. You're thinking about how Donna Little does hers.
Yeah, or like I did my journal covers here this last week. Did you see my journal covers? How I covered it?
I haven't really been watching a whole lot. But what you would need to do with this is maybe double it.
Okay.
You could stitch it. You could stitch your lace and stuff on it, because it's not as puffy and fluffy as regular batting is.
Okay. Cheryl says it's somewhat like a light flannel, but not flannel. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Well, it is kind of a flannel batting. And then the other piece is lining fabric, which is not a heavy twill, but it's not a light cotton. It's kind of in between. But it's a drapery lining. I don't know why I thought it was just a big double piece.
All right, well, give me one.
You want the batting or you want the lining? You can use either one for what you're talking about doing.
I don't care, whatever one, because nobody else is coming in, so just one of them doesn't matter. I'm going to make journal covers, so.
I think that the actual lining would be better than the batting.
Okay.
Because you're probably going to put some batting with it to make it thicker.
Lori says, I got some of this batting from you, Pearl. It almost has the feel of flannel.
It's high quality. I mean, these draperies, I don't know if y'all remember some of those silk draperies that I've gotten. A lot of this is the lining and the batting that came out of those. So you want one.
Well, give me both of them. Nobody else came in, so give me both of them. And I'll put sold. I don't have enough fabric to make journal covers, so that'll make journal covers. And see, I put doilies and lace and linens over the top of it, so.
Well, see, this would be easy to coffee stain, tea stain, stamp on, all those things.
Okay.
And you're getting, well over 2 yards, probably close to 3 yards of each one. This was the last
fabric, and fabric doesn't slide. I use this batting to line a cotton fabric to make walker bags. Well, that's a good idea, Cheryl.
Yep. It's awesome. My problem was I had so many draperies. I had bins and bins of this in the attic and in the barn, and it's like, it's just crazy. And I'm not looking at draperies anymore. Actually, everything I've seen has been outrageously expensive, so that's kept me from even thinking about it. All right, let's see. Let's see what I have left in here. All right, if anybody's, well, I'm not even going to fit with that. Let's just do this.
I like cotton, but I don't really care. I used a bunch of napkins that I probably got from Pearl, just plain napkins. I'm not too choicy because I layer up lots of layers, Cheryl, so I'm really not too picky because you don't really see well, you might see the inside, but I layer up so much.
This is another tablecloth, and it's a really pretty one, and it is, let me see if I can get I thought I had a note pinned on it, but I don't see one. So it's 36. That's 48. So I'd probably say about 54 inches wide by about 74 inches in length. And that is, it's hard to tell the front from the back sometimes.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
It's gorgeous. And I offered it up the other day, but there wasn't any interest, so I want to get it out of my way. This is the pattern, the open work pattern that's in it.
Push your orange folder up towards your B. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
There you go. Now I see it.
And then you can see it in the pulled thread here, the small things. It's a really pretty one, and it's like an ivory, and it's not super thin. It's got some density to it because of the way it's woven.
And how much is this?
I'll do the whole thing for $12, and I'll do halves and quarters if nobody wants the whole thing. And I'm trying to remember. Let me show the center. It's really pretty.
Cindy Wilson's going to take that.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. You may have already gotten, I know I had another one like this. You may have one in your order. If you do you want both?
I'm sure she does. It's wonderful.
And I don't remember seeing any significant stains on this. It's just really, really pretty. And I have bins and bins and bins more. I've got an entire bin.
Yes, please. So if she has another one like it, she'll take them both.
Okay, fantastic. And y'all will start seeing your invoices by the end of the weekend, early in the week.
That's a steal, Cindy, for $12.
Yeah, I just need for it to go away. And I'm about to run out of steam because I haven't had any lunch.
Well, we can quit anytime you want to, Pearl.
Yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes, but I can feel me running out of steam.
Yeah. It's 1:21, so it's 2:21 where you're at. So
Yeah.
quarter till 2, quarter till 3, we'll call it a day.
Yeah, I had toast this morning, and so the toast has abandoned me.
I stopped at McDonald's because I knew I wouldn't get nothing to eat selling with you. So I stopped at McDonald's and got me an Egg McMuffin.
Oh, this is. Let's see.
I hope you girls come see me Saturday night, maybe, or Sunday night. I got a lot of good stuff at an auction that I want to share with you.
All right. This is music. This looks Greek to me.
Isn't that something? It'll either be Saturday or Sunday, Deborah. I'll try to. If we're friends on Facebook, I always send the link through Messenger. So if you friend me on Messenger, then I always send the link. If you friend me, that would be great.
So I don't know what language this is, but it looks Greek to me.
All right.
And it's got some cute images in it.
Are these all going to be music? All three?
Yeah, I've got a box here that was covered up with linen. So this is going to be A. Trying to find some that are about the same. This is America's Musical Heritage for Advanced Piano. You don't have any words. So if you're looking for music that doesn't have, well, this got some, but some of it doesn't have any words in it. And this is tall.
They make the best envelopes.
Yep. So that's going to be B. Songs of the USA, piano solos. So it's another tall, white, very white paper. Some words, some without. I think this has more words than without. But it does have some, it doesn't have anything. See, these are going to be $2.50 each.
All right, we're just doing A, B, and C right now.
Yeah, because I can't really fit more on the table than that.
Alrighty.
Books are big. You can see it's about half an inch bigger than this one.
All right, let me refresh. All right, Janine for B.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Irma for A. And Janine for C.
You know what language that is, Irma? Okay, thank you, Janine. Thank you, Irma. Yeah, as I was bringing things in here, I kept finding music, so I stuck it all in a box. And then I wound up covering it up. And so when I just moved that last tablecloth, it's like, oh.
Irma says no, she doesn't.
Yeah, me either. It's pretty. I have to do this because if I don't, I'll lose one of these little notes and then I'll be having to watch all over again. And I hate having to do that, y'all.
I know.
I hate having to listen to my voice. All right. This one is Hannon and Sersney. It looks like piano. So this has got a lot of just exercises in it. But again, great pockets. So this is the Virtuo Pianist 60 Exercises Book 1. That's going to be A. Here's Eckstein. This is 1953. A first instructor for the beginner. A lot of the bright white paper. Perfect for coffee and tea stain. So that's going to be B. This one is Bernice Frost at the Piano, Book 2. older paper, more of a creamy color. You do have some images. There is some writing, but it looks like it's all in pencil. Pond lilies. Oh, look at that. The shapes in that. That's pretty. Here again, here too.
Alrighty, that's in, girls. Janine for B.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Wilson for A.
Okay,
Emma for
thank
C.
you, Cindy. Thank you. I always try to keep my eye out for music, but it's been hard to find lately. I haven't really seen a lot. And since I can't go out and shop anymore. Pardon?
Yeah, I love that C.
Mm-hmm.
Can't shop anymore. You don't need to find any.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The last time I saw any at an estate sale, it was just ridiculous. So, all right. Let's see.
I think prices have really went up.
They have everywhere.
They've wised up that we're selling on YouTube.
Well, everything has just gone up across the board, all over the. I'm going to do a little something here where I separate. All right. 1940. I've had some of these for a while, but this one's coming apart. This is smaller. I'm trying to put somewhat like sizes together, so it's okay. I've got some of the older stuff too. Put that right there. All right, yeah, these are older pieces. There's a bunch of small ones together. Let me see if I can grab something else that's about that size. I just started dumping them in the box. Let's see. Close, but not in the same age range. Trying to find something in that same age.
Oh, just put it up there. It don't matter.
Yeah. All right, we'll just do this one. This is coming apart, as you can see. Very little words, mostly, I forget what, So that's going to be A. This one's coming apart as well. The paper's a lot more aged. Grandmother's Song. Again, very little words. If any, I don't see any. So that one's older. This one is not as old.
Oh my, Janine says she hit the jackpot at the Goodwill, a box full of music, mother-in-law, and I paint on music paper. How neat.
That's awesome. I want to see some, Janine. I got to get started painting. All right, so these are going to be $2.50, Debbie, but I'm going to do the C for $2 instead of $2.50.
All right, so A, okay, music, $2.50.
Yeah, you just put it all in there, and I'll just do C for.
And C is $2.
Yeah.
All right, there we go, girls.
I mean, something like this at the antique mall would be 15 or 20, probably between $15 and $25 if it was in good shape.
All right, Irma for B.
Okay, thank you, Irma.
Carol L for A.
Okay, thank you, Carol.
And Wilson for C.
Okay. I want to see some of your work, Janine. I haven't done anything creative in quite some time, and I think that really is wearing on me. Haven't done anything in a while. That cover for the sale is one of the drawings I did in my art class. Seems like forever and ages ago. And I had hoped to get back to that. And I started to to go back to the class, but then the little apartment came up and I decided to do that instead. Living with your daughter and son-in-law, not easy. All right, this one is Learning Unlimited, a trumpet cornet. It's got a few little images on it. So it's very different. It's got some.
Can't fold. It's too brittle. I agree.
Yeah. All right. I've got to figure out some space here. All right. Here's another one. Adult Piano Course, Book 1. White paper. Lots of these images if you're into that. I try to play I'm not musically inclined, okay? I'm just not. And I don't want to put the effort into becoming musically inclined. I never have wanted to, so I really appreciate those that are. All right, this one is the Michael Aaron Piano Course Adult Book 2. More traditional paper in it. See, these are going to be $2, Debbie.
Okay.
Oh, cool, Deanna.
I made it home.
I need to make an appointment. I'm way past due for a physical, and I need to make an appointment, but I just don't want to. Every time you go in there, they want to push some kind of drug on you, and it's like, no.
I'm not seeing anybody for these.
No? Okay. Let me put this on there so I'll know. All right, is anybody interested for $1?
All right, let me put it back in.
Yeah, because I really, if they don't go, then they're going to go in a box to go to the thrift. So they're going out of here one way or the other.
Janine, you want A, B, or C? Or do you want all three? Janine will take them all.
Okay. Thank you very much. Because they're leaving my abode. Let's see, what else do I have? Michael Aaron Piano Course Grade 5. Somebody's advancing. A lot of plain. I see a little bit of pencil work on there. So that's going to be A. And we'll just do these for $1, Debbie. Technic is fun. These have some of the images and things on them.
Carol's asking, Janine, do you have a website or Etsy where you sell your paintings?
Yeah, I'd love to see it. You need to share that kind of stuff. Everybody needs to share what they're doing. And then here is Lesson Book Level 1A Piano. This has a lot of color in it. The disc is not in there. It's got some cute musical images if you're doing something with that. So that is C.
She sells at her booth only.
Oh, can you send us some pictures?
Wilson is going to take B and C.
Okay, B and C.
Okay, it's available.
All right. Get that out of the way. I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, I keep pushing myself. All right, here's a cookbook. I need to get this one out of my way. Paula Deen Cuts the Fat. If anybody's into Paula Deen and you're doing a cookbook, a Southern cookbook, I love to paint.
You got 10 minutes, Pearl, and we'll call today.
Okay. So this is Paula Deen Cuts the Fat, $3. Let me pilfer through that book, that box, and see if I can come up with any of the older stuff.
That is available.
Okay. All right, here's two heavier ones. I think I need to just get that tagged and put it in my booth. Keep meaning to. I just have not been able to manage the booth the way it needs to be managed. Now, these two are both much thicker, so they're going to be $3.
This, music?
59 piano solos. This page is nicely aged. It's more of a creamy color. Nice big pages. Some of them are coming loose. There's a little, I see a little ink there. Belonged to Leslie Sparks. And then this one is 60 progressive piano pieces. Another, the pages are somewhat yellow, creamy color.
Those are in, girls.
I cooked some chicken last night, so I'm gonna make a quick chicken salad sandwich.
Janine for B.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
And like A is available.
Okay. No problem. Put that down here. All right. Whew. Trying to see if there's anything different. Let's see. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to go through the rest of that. I've got these. These are really pretty. These are cotton napkins. They are April Cornell. And I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're $1 each.
Those are in, girls.
Pretty yellow and blue. A couple different greens. This pretty little light. I can't even think of a word. I wanted to say brick, and it's like, that's not brick, Pearl. It's not brick. It's kind of a dark butter.
Kind of mustard. Yeah, it looks kind of a mustardy gold. I'm going to say available.
Okay. Well, I'm running out of.
Yeah, time to call it a day.
I think so. I'm going to show this. This is something I did back in 2016. I had never done a lot of mixed media, and I had joined a Bible study art group. And this image is a photo that I took in the Vatican. I mean, that statue was probably 20 feet tall. And I changed it up a little bit with Photoshop and then printed it on a tissue paper and put it on here. So that's a long time ago.
Sure is.
And I need to get my place cleaned up so that I can do something creative, because it's wearing on me that I can't. Well, ladies, I appreciate you all so much.
Yeah,
And
we had a good day.
I appreciate you too, Debbie.
Well, we had a really good day, so
You good. And
we'll do it again next week.
you're gonna have a good afternoon, and you're gonna
Yeah,
feel better today.
I do feel better today. So,
I think keeping our minds occupied, it really helps.
yep, without you girls, I don't know if I could get through this. So, yes, it's been a good, productive day for me.
You're gonna get through this just fine. Oh, let me do a giveaway.
Right. All right. Let's see. Pick a number, girls. Don't go yet, Janine. Pick
Yep, don't go yet.
number
I've had this for a while, and I keep forgetting about it.
39. All right. Put your numbers in, girls. 11 to 39.
Now you see how that looks like that thing.
What is it?
This is just a little box that I got from Daksha, or no, I didn't get it from Daksha. I got it from a little Indian store that's close to us. She and I went there, and it's just like a little doodah holder. It's all plastic, but it's just pretty.
Put your numbers in, girls, if you bought today. Let's see. Let me get my number generator up here.
Yeah.
Where you been, Pava? You're just now coming back. Where you been? You been in the background?
I've got another little box of all kinds of stuff in it, so I'll pick out things. And those paper clips, clothespin paper clips, I sold. Everybody's getting one of those in their box.
All right, putting in last call. I'm gonna put in the stop. All right, number closest without going over. And the number is 14, and that's Leah Foy.
On
The nose.
Leah.
So Leah wins.
But I've got all kinds of little doodahs and things, and I'm trying to just include some of that so that I can lighten up. The space is not made for all this stuff. So I hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon and evening. And I know that Defy is selling today, and I didn't see that until after I had already set this up with Debbie and sent it out. So if you've got time this afternoon and they're still out there, go check out the Defy auction. Yeah, well, you better get them to the post office because they are super slow this year. Y'all have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I'm sure I'll see you out there in the different sales. I'll be popping in and out while I work. I love you, ladies. I love you, and I hope you have a blessed day. And don't forget praying for Katie and her family with the COVID.
All right. See you this weekend sometime.
All right. Let us know, Debbie, when you're going to sell.
I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.